Rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. What? They were probably talking about video games when they did that song. In fact, I sometimes when I'm reminded of Limp Bizkit, I'm reminded how our friends, Chuck, I don't know if you were at that concert. I'm guessing you probably were, but Helen and Aaron, and I think also Chuck, actually got to see Limp Bizkit in concert 2 years ago. I want to say it was 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, and they went into it going like, oh boy, here we go. Like, this is going to be a fucking trip. Like, oh my fucking God, this might be a hot mess. It wasn't specifically just Limp Bizkit. It was a number of bands, and Limp Bizkit was on the ticket. Limp Bizkit was on the ticket, but that wasn't like the primary reason they went. And a bunch of bands played that night, and Limp Bizkit takes the stage, and they're like, here we fucking go. This is going to be a mess. This is going to suck so much. And then they start playing, and they all look at each other like, why do they sound good? What the fuck? Like, the singer has taken care of his voice, and like, if you don't like Limp Bizkit's music, it probably wasn't going to sell you, but like, they performed well. Apparently, they're a not bad live band. All of us thought, for years, still probably do think that they're kind of a joke, but at least like as a live band, they're apparently not half bad. So, of all artists and of all bands to like, again, for the singer to take care of his voice, for the band to keep their chops up and not just, I don't know, be a walking meme. I don't know, props to them. At least they take their craft seriously. Not so many bands their age do, let's be real. But I did it all for that's right, the Nookie. That's right. God, that song was everywhere. I remember that shit when that shit dropped, man. I remember that when that album dropped, that shit was everywhere. It seemed like that was their most popular song, but I know, of course, they had a bunch of others. Were they the ones that did that cover of... They did a couple of weird covers. Didn't they do a cover of Behind Blue Eyes? I know they did the cover of Faith. Oh, wait, no. Was that the one? The George Michael song, Faith. If I could touch your body. Yeah. Yeah, that was them. Yeah, that was them. I want to say they also did a weird, like some perhaps ill-advised cover of Behind Blue Eyes by the Who. But maybe I'm getting my words. Maybe that was a different edgelord band. I don't know. But yeah, I remember that shit, dude. I remember when it was popular. I don't exactly know what humanity was doing collectively when the band became popular. I knew that nu metal was like a hot genre, and you had all these kind of like nu metal, kind of like tough guy bands that were getting hot. But like, you kind of look back, you were like, man, why were these guys like a big ticket item? I just don't understand. Oh, you know what? I'm getting mixed up. Yeah, that is my thing too. All these bands sound the same. Stained, and yeah, fucking Limp Bizkit, and I guess in all fairness, the band sound Nickelback is what I was gonna say. Nickelback sounds the same until you hear the singer. The singer does sound different from those other two bands. I don't like Chad Kroger's singing voice. I don't like the band. I don't like the music. I don't like the songs. But at least his singing voice is different than the tough guy Limp Bizkit kind of thing. But yeah, but like same general deal. Same general like look and feel. Maybe not look, but like the sound and like the chords and just everything about it. Just kind of like faux tough guy, like dad metal. I don't know. Oh, they did it too. Oh shit. Well, there you go. I mean, I like the song. I like Behind Blue Eyes. It's a good song, but yeah, it's weird that I guess a number of the nu metal bands covered it. Yeah, it's a good one. All right, friends. I think we're rolling. I think we're rolling with the multi-stream. I think we're all set. A sip of my bevy. Once again, happy Friday to those who celebrate. We fucking made it. We lived through the week. We fucking made it. We celebrate by playing video games. That's right. That is right, my friends. All right, and with that, we're up and rolling, my friends. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for joining in, guys. Like I said, happy Friday, and welcome to Cursemark. Very cool looking roguelike, almost like, I think it's like almost like a dungeon crawler roguelike, or maybe not dungeon crawler, but like an action RPG roguelike. I've heard people compare it kind of to Diablo, the way the equipment works, that kind of deal. We do play a lot of roguelikes here. I play a lot of roguelikes. It's one of my favorite genres. And this one just came out like a week ago, so it's pretty fresh. It's pretty new. Is it the Dark Souls of roguelikes? There's like a Dark Souls aesthetic too. It probably plays quite different than Dark Souls. I don't think it's a Souls-like roguelike necessarily. But I'm curious to see what it's all about. I mean, the cursor just has Diablo vibes right from the get-go. By the way, we got a review key for this one through Player Found. Player Found, one of the nice folks that gave us the hookup for this one, which is super cool. Yeah, so I guess saying it's a dungeon crawler when you're outside is maybe a little bit misleading. But yeah, I would say action RPG roguelike. Satisfying, breaking things. Love that. Alright, so no sprint, at least not yet, but we can dash. Oh, and you get the Dark Souls, like dash into or somersault into a thing to break it. So they want me to go this way. Hold on. What if can I be naughty and go this way? Is there a indicator for when I can dash? Oh, it's down here. Yeah, it's down here. So we only have the one right now. F. Can't do it. Let me in. Let me in! Can't do it. The door does not budge. We wash... let it be known, of course, we wash upon the shore. We wash upon the shore, and a full-ass suit of armor. I mean, are we dead? In the intro scene, it showed a besuited, a armored individual, presumably perishing. Maybe that's us, this is the afterlife, hard to say. But I like the idea of us just washing ashore in a full-ass suit of armor. You can just dash into the barrels to break that shit. And cut the grass, just like Zelda. If I'm cutting the grass, no rupees are happening, which is disappointing. And what an economy that must be. Just cut the grass and like have like money pop out. All right, so they do telegraph when they're about to attack, which is nice. The Cursemark heightens. I think it's like a thing on our hands, though we were like holding our hands out. We have a potion. We got health. We have some things that are heretofore locked. Astral tears for clearing corruption. Essence to empower you. Notebook and equipment and a map. So notebook, got nothing. Map. Yeah, we got a map. Cool. Interesting how there's like it's like a floating castle in the distance there. It's kind of neat. And equipment-wise, we are apparently butt-ass naked. Butt-ass naked, apparently. So I don't exactly know. So we have talismans. Because we're clearly wearing armor, we clearly have a sword. So maybe not like quite the full spread of equipment and armor and weapons you would see from games like Diablo necessarily. And I'm on that door. What if I just mash the button obnoxiously? Turns out that does not solve anything. Being an obnoxious piece of shit. Oh, it's worked my whole life. Might as well not stop here. Create combo. So far as I can tell, there's no stamina meter. I can just keep swinging. Boys keep swinging. Boys always work it out. Yeah, so there's no stamina meter. So that right there, we were pondering earlier, is this a Souls-like? No stamina meter? No Souls-like. That's how it works. I mean, I'm only kind of being facetious, but that is, you know, your resource management and how you manage, like, you know, your abilities and your cooldowns and everything else during combat is really a major component, I would say at least, of a proper Souls-like. Alright, so we have that. Oh, we have a spell, right? Eventually we'll get a spell. I do wonder if there's gonna be stuff hidden in the foreground, or like behind the foreground, like behind those trees like we just saw. There's a thing right there. Look at him with the door. Oh, what if I, like in Zelda, an Ocarina of Time, you'd have a closed door and you would just flail with your sword, just try to smack the door with your sword, hoping that would do something, and of course it never would. Unlock skill, Cinder Shot. Javelin of Burning Flame. Cool. Draconic spell. Cool. Does that mean I have 3 charges? Let's find out. Hiya. Does it recharge slowly? Oh. Did I light a torch by accident? Did that open because it picked up the thing, or did it open because I lit a torch? It would be extremely funny if I just happened to light the right torch just from random casting. It does not come back, so it would seem. So, very limited number of charges. If I had to guess, maybe you get charges back by doing melee strikes, by smacking bad guys. Hopefully it's not one of those where you have to, like, pray at a shrine or some shit, because as we all know, in Dark Souls, the Dark Souls name drop, in Dark Souls, I think, generally speaking, you would only get stuff recharged at shrines. So you had to be very, very considerate for, like, when you cast your spells. You couldn't just fling them around willy-nilly. I think that includes Pyromancer. I think Pyromancer also had like a limited number of spell castings until it was time to recharge. Oh, he shoots a bunch. Oh my god. Damage. Oh no, damage. That guy's popping off. Hey, another does 30 damage. Ow. And one hit does 15. One melee hit does 15. So it took a couple hits there. Well, you know what they say. I'd rather take a hit than take a shit. Ow. Actually, no, I think I would rather take a shit than take a hit. Thank you very much. Cursemark Titans. Area cleared. We did get some stuff back. So when you clear an area, it does restore your stuff, which that's nice. Still haven't gotten any meta progression thingies. However, about to get a Rune of Fragments. Empower your skills. Also, we are level 3. As you clear areas, make everything more perilous. Wait, hold on. As you clear areas, but it makes things more perilous. Maybe the idea is that the curse mark, as it grows, like certain negative things happen. Certain things get harder for you. So you can slot it into your spell. Or so, wait. Less damage? Less damage, but more attacks? Increase attack count. So I did the right click. Did that just pop it in? Yeah, that just popped it in. Can I put it here? So I can put it into my sword or my spell. So the damage is 70% of what it would be. So instead of 30, it's, I don't know, what's 70% of 30? 26, something like that. I could put it into my regular melee weapon. It says attack 2. Oh, I can see it. Yeah, there's 2 swings. That's actually kind of cool. That is, as long as it can hit twice. If it can hit twice, that's actually kind of dope. And so it's overall worth it. So depending on what kind of stuff you get, you could, like, mix things up quite a bit, honestly. You could customize and make some wild shit happen. So the door has opened. The path revealed itself. I'm guessing we're still more or less in tutorial mode. I'm just gonna light his ass up. Smack them around. So instead of... So it's overall doing 21. Because I'm hitting twice, I think, is the idea. Previously, I was doing 15 per hit. Now, Zoidberg is the savvy video game player. Cursemark Titans. But I did find some stuff. Which empowers your current run. It does not, presumably, do anything for your meta progression. Maybe there's shops. Maybe that's where you spend on shops. Shield. Talismans. Modify all abilities. Alright. Got a couple things, too. Ember Shot Rune. More fire. They're there. More fire. Fire emissions. I'm emitting more fire. I'm gonna guess that means more fire damage. Or maybe I'm a fucking forward focus and I'm emitting noxious fumes to the environment. Barrier per cast. You gain barrier when you... Oh, when you cast your spell, so better shield, I guess. Put him up here. That's neat. We'll eventually get more slots. The way we're holding the curse mark right now kind of looks like the chest has a tongue, like it's a mimic. It's kind of neat. So we should definitely cast our spell, presumably to attack bad guys a lot so I can get that shield bonus. When you first pop into a new area, I'll cast my spell a couple times so I can get the juice. And then do the melee attack a bunch. Opens that one up. Thing down here. So is there a hidden entrance behind the waterfall? You gotta check the waterfall, bro. If you're not checking the waterfall, what even are you doing? What is this? Astral Tears. Okay. Upgrades and path to say. Do I break? Hiya! Cool. So we got one of those puppies. Do I use it to open this thing up? I suppose I do. There's the whole kit and caboodle. Oh, and we get some of the wait, hold on. Greywater Bite? B-I-G-H-T? Greywater Bite. Interesting. I thought it was Blight or Bright. Bam. Potion? So that means we have 3 Botiels. Botiels. It sounds vaguely like Swedish when you pronounce it that way. It's probably just pronounced bottles. And it charges, or yeah, so 2 out of 3 charges. We get 50 health out of it. Good. So once I get down to 50, I'll go and use one. Shazam. Shazam. Oh, God. So we have the shield. I suppose there's friendly fire, is there? Yeah, probably not. Going. He's going. Once they go, I'm going in. I'm going in. Hup, hup. Oh, is that like a stab move? Like a dash and then stab? Yeah, I think there is. So there's a standard combo. Oh, by the way, we did get the stuff back. The stuff recharged quicker than I thought it would. You do get the standard combo, but there's also like some other attacks you can throw out for good measure too. It does penetrate, by the way. That's kind of cool. And it leaves a... oh, the flame trail. It emits. Oh, right click. Oh, it's not ready yet. Now it's ready. Ow. We do have some shield. I'll get penetrated, idiot. Hell yeah. Nice. However, this feels like the wrong way. It seemed like they wanted me to go the other direction. Because we did open up that one door with that cool lever. I'm not a fighter, but I'm a lever. Is what that lever would say. I'm a lever, not a fighter. Because it's true. It's not a fighter. It was just a switch you pull. What's this? Increase max health by paying 10. Yeah. Is this... oh, it's a temporary benefit, though. Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. But it's not meta progression. That is a temporary benefit only for this current run. But the curses we lift with these guys, those presumably do persist. Anytime we spend on unlocking a path, presumably those are the things that stick around. I'm going to see what was in this one over here. Also, what's this? Oh, the Blessing of Life. Okay. So yeah, so when I opened this door, I assumed that was the wrong way, the way we just went. I'm assuming this is the correct way. I think I'm full of shit because I think I recognize this area. Yeah, this is where we started. Okay, so that's just a shortcut. All right, that makes sense. Attack, and with this button, and dash with this one. Now I'm not gonna break the vases every time. This ain't no Legend of Zelda, where you break the vase and you might get hearts or rupees, or a fairy or bombs. I'm not gonna break it every time, but I will break it some of the times. Some of the boxes, even though I know better. It seems like if it's a colored vase, it's red or if it's blue, then it's something fancy. But otherwise, it's just the regular old shit. And when I say red or blue, I mean big red or big blue, not small fellers. Go up this way. This game feels pretty good so far. I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. Yeah, like the overworld exploration reminds me a little bit of Drova, Forsaken Kin, and that game was so good. I need to go back and finish that one. That game rocks. So it reminds me a little bit of how that game feels in just these kind of action RPG, top-down, Diablo perspective kinds of games. I always love this kind of shit. I always love this kind of exploration kind of RPG. And as a roguelike, I mean, does this game need to be a roguelike? I don't know. I guess we'll see. But I mean, I'm liking how it feels so far. Don't be coy now. Whomst are you? It's a ritual. Okay. Before I do this, is there anything else I want to snag? Other, yeah, this would be a cool place for a secret. There's something ominous. The distance there. Something ominous indeed. And they did say it's a ritual, and I mean, I don't know. I mean, I haven't taken a part into very many rituals in my day, but in the few that I've been privy to over the years, they're usually not like a good thing. It's not usually like, oh, a happy ritual. Usually it's like sacrificing a child to like Satan or some shit. Blood is the price. Oh yes, yeah. Take your life, mingle your blood with this land. Oh, but I just got the health upgrade. Unless they mean not all of your life, just some of it. The Wheel of Valoria. Ow. I'm dead. Maybe that's the game's way of saying, alright, tutorial completed. Tutorial completed, and now you're off on your own, bro. We're on the Veil of Death. Now, we do still have the max health. We still have the Cursemark meter. We still have the Veil of... well, the essence stuff. Spell, still. Gaze into the void eye. Now, will it gaze back? Gaze into the abyss. The abyss gazes back. Also, gaze into the abyss. Gaze. Pride Month? I'm just saying. Death is no outward door to thee, Cursemark. Okay. Sounds good, bro. Okay, Eyeball Daddy. I feed him the things I found. I got more little curse nuggets. And do we begin anew? We are reborn. I have the basic health. I still have the same flame spell. My Cursemark meter has gone down, so we have... You know, we still got some stuff, though, for our troubles. So I guess, yeah, when you die, you feed your findings to the Eyeball Demon. Eyeball Satan. He pisses out meta progression nuggets, and yeah, there you go. By the way, if there's nuggets in your piss, you might want to see a urologist. Piss should not be chunky. It's true. It's true. I'm not one to gatekeep. I'm just saying. So select spells. Bam. My one spell basically. There's also going to be wards and ults. There's fire, or excuse me, draconic, lightning, ice, celestial, which I guess means. Well, actually, no. There's also divine. I guess like star stuff, and then poison, rot, umbral. I guess like arcane or evil. Weapon. So okay, there will be different weapons eventually. We have a celestial sword. So I don't have the double swing anymore, which is nice. It was nice while we had it. So you select your skills at the Naki Lady Shrine. Very good. Whomst are you? Temple of Iron. Okay. The road ahead is perilous. Can't have you going hollow out there. Oh, I'll mark my map. That's nice. So it sounds like we're going here. I'm sure it'll be fine. Without pulp. I prefer my piss with minimal pulp. A little bit of pulp is fine. Jesus. The next time I drink orange juice, I'm going to be thinking about it. I'm going to be like, oh no. Now my brain is doing things. You try to arrive in One Piece. One Piece! Anime! View it any time with M. Can't break this torch. So yeah, there's a little 3-hit combo. And if you dash... Yeah. You see that? You dash, you do like a little stabby. I wonder if certain bad guys are more susceptible to slash versus stabbo. I wonder. I also wonder if there's going to be a dude we're going to find to help us out here. Some kind of dude. Maybe a blacksmith fella. So right now, there's nothing, but maybe we need to rescue the homies. And we got, oh shit, we got Kai. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? He says, give me the nut. What's up, man? Good to see Kai. We're playing some video games. We're playing Cursemark. This cool little game came out about, like, I want to say a week ago, or a couple days ago. It's pretty cool so far. I'm digging it so far. We just did the tutorial, and now I think we're kind of venturing on our own. I don't know if it's a procedurally generated world. I actually don't really know. The map looks, you know, pretty set in stone here. But I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work, because there are aspects of this game, at least, that are similar to a roguelike. There's a roguelike nature to this game, but not all roguelikes mean procedural generation, or like, you know, that kind of deal. So we'll see. You know, the maps being randomized, that kind of deal. The last sorrowful visitor. Contemptible void eye. So that's the thing we saw when we died. Is pierced you, poison to the heart. So I guess not everybody that comes through here has the choices. Oh, what's this? Oh, huh. An attunement sigil. Okay, it's a rare thing in this place. Nice of her to just give this to me, person that who's never met me before. Shed the warmth upon you. Thanks, lady. Oh. So now, oh, it's a, okay, so it's like you can unlock more stuff now. So, if I wanted a, wait, hold on. So I could, okay, so I could go further into this current thread, this current flavor of spellcasting and damage dealing. So I could say, give me the Dragon Claws as a primary weapon. I could straight up unlock... Oh, you have to select which one you want to start on. Cool, okay. Okay, well, that's kind of neat. Well, I don't really have anything that that specifically says do more damage with Draconic, do more damage with Lightning or Ice or Celestial. So just whatever sounds cool, I guess. We already have the Cinder Shot. And some of these things we might be able to find in the wild. Burning Heat of the Dragons. I might try a different weapon, maybe. Or, you know, maybe a ward. I'm not sure what the ward means. But I might try one of these things. So, we have a Divine one. Or, actually, I guess each one has at least one or two ward options. We can go for any of these. So, Divine Blade circle around you. Condemn who they strike. Condemning. Can I see what that means? Trying to tickle. Next time we take damage, heal for that amount instead. Oh, that's kind of cool. There's a cooldown. Or charges. Oh, here we go. Skills focus on defense. Limited. Oh, limited uses per level. Okay. So you might want to consider them as, yes, a condemnation is a curse that weakens enemies' attacks. Barrier, which I guess gives me a barrier. Absorbs health. Right, okay. So think of it, yes, as a limited number of use defense spell. Absorbs damage and explodes it back out. That could be neat. Trail of Flame and make enemies drop health. Ooh, that's kind of nice. It's kind of cool. I guess, like, just in general. Or maybe if they die from that attack, basically. Increase movement speed, leave a trail of electricity. That's kind of neat. Body's coated in frost, making you more durable. Kind of cool. These all sound neat. Corpse Flower. Wait, hold on. What's a Corpse Flower? It's just a corpse flower, that's it. I mean, I guess the idea is like it can damage other nearby bad guys, basically. Cloud of Smoke. A purple vape cloud. That could be kind of cool. So allows for a Shadow Strike. When they're blinded. Oh, okay. Guarantees evasion. That's kind of neat. They all sound pretty neat. They all sound pretty neat. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for a new weapon just yet. We already have it. We have a spell. I'm guessing the ultimate is something that we can only use like once per combat, basically. Actually doesn't say. Doesn't say. So absorbs damage. I kind of like the idea of, yeah, heal for that amount. That sounds neat. I'm thinking I might get the smoke screen one. That actually could be kind of neat. Says it makes you more durable. Okay, it gives you a lot of armor against something like big and scary. I guess that's the thing. Anything that's big and scary. Let's be real when it comes to an enemy like properly being blinded. The thing is, it grants us concealed. Usually in games like this, if you talk about like blinding or paralyzing an enemy, like, that's all well and good, but bosses are always immune to that shit. Like, rarely are bosses not just immune to those kinds of very powerful effects. But if this is giving me something, it doesn't blind them, it conceals me, then it actually could still be quite nice. That could mean a lot of damage. A lot of dammy-dams. When we do a Shadow Strike, wait, no, oh, no, never mind. The amount of blind. Oh, okay. I thought it was like a guaranteed crit or something. Oh, shit. Well, in that case, yeah. So in that case, maybe I won't go for that one. Because I'm trying to think of things that would be helpful for boss battles. This would be helpful for a boss battle. Something that's like more defensive in that sense. So the ice one. Let's do it. So now that one's here. We have 3 uses right now. A few times in each area. Now, what is an area? Does that mean like a single room, like the one we're in right now? So if I use it, yeah. So it has a 5-second cooldown. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool, I know, right? Because it's an ice spell. Comedic genius. It comes to me naturally. Right, so we said we only get 2 uses. So the question is, when I leave this like room we're in right now, is an area a room or is an area like a major location? So if we go from here to say the purple corrupted forest area, is that a different area for the definitions of the use of the words? We'll have to find out. We'll have to find out. So anything else around here? Oh, another one. Is this just for free? Just hanging out? Well, all right. Not gonna say no. We have another thing to potentially unlock more stuff for us. Anything down here in the beach? Nothing? All right. Looks kind of similar to where we first began in the tutorial zone. Anything else out here? Anything else for you, lady? 7 alignments. The 7 seals. So we have one more of these things. So I'll probably unlock an ultimate while we're here then. Or... Okay, no, yeah, never mind. So I'll get myself an ult. Let's see what sounds neat. Barrage of stars. Chain arrow. Added to your chain of attacks. Only 1. Maybe that gets better as we level up or something. We got Whale. What's up, buddy? Let's go to the streaming streams. What's up, man? Good to see you, dude. We're playing Cursemark. Very cool little roguelike action RPG. I'm liking it so far. Although we're only just now getting started. We just completed the tutorial, and now we're getting into that shit for realsies. 9 attacks, 12 damage, big attack range, huge swirling juice. That divine one sounds pretty sick. Come on and slam, and cause fire to erupt forth. So it does lots of burnination. Wait, frozen. Why would they be frozen? It seems it could be... Oh, statuses are elemental effects. Each one can... Oh, okay, it's just telling me about the status. I was like, why are you telling me about frozen? This is a flame strike. That's neat. Slam down, creating an electrical confluence. Big crit damage. That's pretty cool. Big crit damage, all right, yep. Pretty impressive, pretty impressive. I wonder if it's better to focus on one thing versus spreading out like I'm doing. Because it occurs to me that might be ill-advised perhaps to like diversify. Maybe I should be more focused on one thing. See, and maybe perhaps I've chosen poorly. You have chosen poorly. A swarm of hornets that chase their prey. Blades of blood carve a cursed path into the ground. So yeah, maybe I should stick with like either the celestial, our sword, demonic, draconic for our first spell, ice for our ward. I should do like one of those 3. Just all around the level. Again, thinking more about things that are relating to like a boss battle. That has me nervous. Let's get this one. Bam. Thinking about boss battles about like, you know, one single big scary guy. Start slowly. Cool. So we haven't ready right now, but we'll want to pop that out when we got something scary to use it against. That is the plan. That is a planny plan. Alright. Alright. Steam Deck app. Very nice. Trying to find... Right. Oh, Stream Deck. Oh, Stream Deck. I see what you mean. Yeah, getting it on your phone, right. Because you're probably like me, Will. You probably don't want to shell out, you know, a couple $100 on a physical Stream Deck. I've actually never even looked into that app before. I've never tried setting it up before. Who are you? But knowing that that's an option versus like having to have a dedicated device for it. The Stream Decks do seem neat, but they're expensive, and it's like, I don't know. It's like, it seems like the Stream Deck as a device is a nice convenience. It seems neato. But by no means does it seem like it... Like, how much does it really benefit me? I don't know. So he's just chilling. Do we, like, test out on him, I guess? Ow. I guess he's a way to test out our damage. That's the ult. Set him on fire. He's being pretty cool about it. Popping in saying, I appreciate you, kind of. It's good to see you, man. Good to see you. Appreciate you popping in, dude. And it's just kind of chilling. Always a pleasure. Hey, we found another one of these things. Cool. Oh. I wonder if, like, certain bad guys are vulnerable to, like, more vulnerable to certain elements, to certain flavors of damage. Maybe I'll hold off on this then until we, that goes into Scary Force. Until we, like, start kind of getting into it. Getting into it. So if we want to go this way, I don't know if the forest is the right direction, but this, I think, is the right direction. You check on the kind of the map, Like, and the thing we're going to is this, you know, bright in, I don't know if it's sunshine, I don't know if it's like a happy area, but it's a relatively bright area. Whereas the forest, that like thorn gate, looks like it's going here. So if this is our next objective, let's go this way instead. Anything else from this guy? Low rung beneath the eye. So that is what we're doing. That's what we're doing. And we got Octolus. What's up, bud? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining in. We're playing... Oh, shit. Oh, we're not playing Oh, shit. We're playing Cursemark. Really cool little roguelike. That is very, very cool looking so far. We just completed the tutorial. Now we're getting into the real shit. Whoop, whoop. We're getting into our first, like, proper attempt of this game. It's something of a roguelike, I think. Something of a roguelike. By the way, that thing did replenish, so the ward does at least go up when you go... Well, it went up when we went into this area, from the old area to this one. That's kind of neat. Now, this game just came out a couple days ago, by the way, so it's still pretty fresh. Still fairly fresh in the grand scheme of things. I'm digging it so far. That's pretty cool. Another one of these things, by the way. Yeah, I wonder if these are a one-time pickup or if you have to recollect them each time. Because some of them are not so hidden. They're just kind of hanging out, man. Free version gets... Oh, okay, that's actually not bad, Will. Just 6 right out of the gate. So yeah, if you had a phone... If you like propped your phone up and you wanted just like some buttons to quickly go boop, 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 you know, for changing scenes, that's kind of neat. Of course, it would drain the battery fairly quickly, but yeah, if you have it plugged in, or maybe even a tablet, if you had like just an extra, like an old iPad lying around or something like that, that could be kind of nice. Cursemark, man, yeah, playing a few hours of it. I'm impressed so far. I'm still pretty early on, as you can probably tell, Octolus, but no, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm an enjoyer of like old school Diablo inspired kind of stuff, that kind of action RPG kind of vibe. Strokes thrice and 4 reveal the prize for all the world. Smite the sword. So 3 and then wait, they said 3 and then 4? Thrice and 4? Oh, 7 is probably what they mean. 7. 1. Oh. 1. It's not really like colliding. I would assume there'd be like a collision. Oh. All right, cool. Secret soft. I was listening for like a ka-chunk or like some kind of like, hey, you did a hit. All right, well, we got it. We got it. I got a tortoise shield for my troubles. So I get the sigils. We get with I'm holding off on at least for a little bit. That's kind of funny. I don't know if you can see that on your guys' end. Can you see that behind the in-game cursor, there's like my default Windows cursor is in the background, but it's going like it's kind of like flashing a little bit. So less precision, but better crit effect. So I didn't realize that attacks could miss, but there you go. So not better crit chance, better crit damage. This one's just more armor. Love that. Yeah, definitely down for that one for sure. So more armor, yes. Yeah, so I'm going to hold off on that one. Unless there was something that had good crit chance. I don't think anything does. No. Yeah, not just yet. Energy per hit. So that energy per hit is probably energy gained per hit. Yeah, so that's how you replenish the Cinder Shot. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, you can see it too, Octolus, yeah. Oh, by the way, I just missed Kind's message. Sorry, Kind. He says, check the DMs. He says, I'm sliding into your DMs, Alex. Says, doing not too bad. Yeah, kind of, if memory serves correct, I seem to recall you were telling me you had some health stuff you were dealing with. So I hope everything's going well, relatively speaking. I mean, you know, health crap can be unpleasant no matter how you slice it. But I just hope you're hanging in there, relatively speaking. I know it's a hollow platitude sometimes, you know, like when someone's going through something crappy health-wise and someone says, hope you're doing well, it's like, you know, sometimes the answer is, nah, man, shit sucks, but do appreciate stopping in, though, man. Do appreciate and definitely wishing the best for everybody in your world. But regardless, it's always a pleasure getting to hear from you, man. Always a nice time. Yeah, we don't see the cursor flickering. Yeah, it's only like right there, but yeah, not otherwise in the game. As far as where we're going ultimately, yeah, there's the big sword. Whoa, hold on, what was that? Oh, there sword for. I thought it said sword folk. Like there was a like a flavor of bad guy. So I'm gonna guess many paths will lead to Rome. But this is probably the one we need, and it is blockified. So let's see if we can find another way around. Let's just pick one and just see what happens. We'll use this thing. Whoop. Ow. Love how it penetrates at least a couple of times. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ow. There we go. Got his ass. Whoop. Receive some kind of blessing. I will in a meowment. I will in a meowment. So I used the word once. Ow. So we'll see if it replenishes when we go to the next room, or if it's only like in major area transitions. Ow. Shit. Getting shit on a little bit more than I would prefer. I'm getting shit on by somebody. I better be paying them good money. Ow. If someone's shitting on me, they better be a professional about the whole thing, because that shit's not cheap. Oop. Alright. Area cleared. So I can pay 2 MacGuffins to open this thing up. I'm not sure where this thing is, but that might be something for meta progression or something to otherwise aid us in battle. I could spend. I'm a little bit short on these things. As a hobbit, I'm used to being a little bit short. So, Blessing of Death. You deal more damage, but take damage as well. Spicy. What this? If it's a hint or a quest. Run about life's tree. A path shall rise for thee to see. So what is life's tree, pray tell? Clue discovered. I see some trees. It's probably going to be a big tree. Looking for any like major trees on the map. Let's just keep our eyes peeled. I mean, some sad little trees for that are dead and sad looking and not exactly very encouraging. Probably not this guy. I want to go ahead and spin this thing? Sure, why the hell not? And in fact, that does unlock a whole bunch of the essence nuggets, but I don't think I want to spend it on this guy. You deal more damage, but you take damage as well. I don't know, man. I kind of tend to play it safe. That's a risk taking kind of play. I'm not a risk taker kind of gamer. You can upgrade the forge eventually. I only have the 1 talisman. I upgrade it. It would only upgrade the 1. Oh, I should have looked at the other ones too. That's a rune, not a talisman. Can you put... Oops. Oh, right. Oh, it's not. It's single click. Can you put these things in there? No. Upgrade talismans. Sure. Why the hell not? Boop. Better armor. I mean, who's going to say no to armor? Who's going to say no to more armor? That's always going to help. Some of these have drawbacks. Some of these where it's like, oh, you do more crit damage, but your actually goes down. When it's just a general, here's a good thing. Great. Great. We'll take it, baby. Consecutive hits. Oh, I love that. Put that on sword, fella. Easily. Easily peasily. That's beautiful. We love that. Still holding off on the attunement sigils, because again, there might be enemies that like are really good, or really weak to fire damage or poison damage, what have you. So I'm going to hold off on that for just a little bit. We can go up, or we can go that direction. I'm assuming we need to come back around that other entrance there, so let's go for uppies. Going for uppies, man. Not a lot of time. That's perfectly fine, Kai. That's perfectly fine, man. No, it's never an expectation. That's something we were just talking about that earlier. You know, I'm never the kind of dude to be like, oh man, so and so's not here anymore. They probably hate my guts. It's like, no, it doesn't work that way. Happy to see you in any capacity, but I got to take care of your own stuff, man. When you got other personal matters going down, when you got health stuff or family stuff, I totally understand. But it's always a treat getting to see the homies, man, and you are indeed one of the homies kind. Oh, shit. These little boids, like poison boids. Yeah. Oh, 3 damage. Ow. Shit. A little bit spicy. Oh, they evaded my ass. Oh, he's fancy. Oh, shit, he's fancy. Oh, fuck, he's shitting in my ass. What the hell? How do you even do that? How do you even line up the buttholes to poop in there? That's so fucking weird. Alright, he's dead. Was there something pooping these out? Oh, it's this thing. Yeah, I see it now. I was like, there's a lot of birds. That's why. Cursemark Titans. What's this? Rune of Spite. I'm more of a Rune of Sprite kind of gamer, alright? Nice, crisp, delicious Sprite. Amazing. Pumpkins. What else we got? Increases damage. Cool. I mean, yeah. I feel like this one probably is more helpful there, so I'll put this gun on the fire one. Yeah, follow-up damage go up. That's pretty good. But that's all damage. You know what? Put that one on there. Put that one on there. Because when you use this guy, it kind of creates that. It's not much damage, but there is a nice little bit of an AOE that goes down, which is kind of neat. Definitely don't have the juice to unlock this guy. Does this say health restoration? That's just to increase max health. Yeah, I got plenty. Sure, why the hell not? It's a temporary increase, of course. It's not for eversies, just for nowsies, but I'll still take it. Still keeping an eye out for what they call the Tree of Life. Like some kind of big tree. Run around it thrice. Encircle it thrice. For some kind of cool thing to happen. That's right, Kind. That's right. I remember the good old days, man. I remember the good old days. When I was back in the old place. Ah, fuck. Palm your titties, good lord. Your titties are popping. Now, I remember the good old days back in my old place. Playing the video games. I mean, I'm still playing the video games, but we were so much younger. Much younger back then. Oh my god. Look at these fast fuckers. Oh, he's got the fucking head bonks. There's a bird pooper out there. Someone's pooping out the boids. I'll get the fast fuckers. I'm getting this guy with the ults. Get ulted, idiot. Oh. Those fucking sprinters are terrifying. Good lord almighty. Those guys are screaming and hot. Screaming and creaming. More essence. So you pay. Okay. Is it a temporary? I mean, it's temporary, but like, is it a blessing that only lasts for like a couple of minutes, or is it for the remainder of this run? Because, you know, you spend 10, but you might get more overall. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. We got Kyle, we got Whale, dude, we got the homies, man. We got the homies, dude. The broskies. Let me in! The broskies and the brodette skis. As we all know, hanging out with the homies, hanging out with the bros, that is not a gender-exclusive term, as far as I'm concerned. Hew down the sunflowers bright to reveal the prize to thy sight. So when we see sunflowers, chop their asses down. Maybe not just their asses, but murder the sunflowers, which would make me sad because I like sunflowers. I would rather not murderify them. That's what we're doing. Anything else before I head northwards? I wanna get to that treasure chest, but I can't reach it. Whoa! Transition. Eventually, actually, you know what? When I take one more hit, I'm gonna drink a potion because I just noticed we're 3 out of 3 potions held, so I cannot carry more for the time being. Skeletons. The way they fucking sprint towards you, good lord. Hup. Potion. Oh, potion? 1? Do you hold it? You probably have to hold it. Hold on, hold it. Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck. Oh, get fucked. Oh, jeez. Oh, my fucking tits. Woo! All right, so hold it. There we go. Oh, they drop. Oh, they sometimes drop health. That's nice. I'll take that one. Cool. Cool beans. Cool beans. Found some cool things, by the way. Oh, I never looked at this. You deal increased damage as your health drops. Well, I mean, our health's not gonna drop, obviously. I'll equip it for now. Oh, increased damage for each elemental status, which doesn't happen very often. Sometimes we burn. Sometimes we burn innate a little bit. Sometimes we apply frozen. Doesn't happen that often. I guess generally that's more often. I mean, eventually we're gonna open more of these. Enemies release vengeful spirits when killed. And that goes into a weapon. Put that into the fire fella. Increase range. Oh, baby. Make the sword big. I mean, I eventually would like to open up more slots. I love getting slotty in video games. Love getting slotty. Big range on the sword, dude. Big range. Which means make this do more damage, obviously. I can make the ults do more damage, but the ult takes a long time to charge, obviously. Yeah. I wonder how much it takes for low health. Oh, okay. It's not like the red tier stone ring where it only activates when you got like 10% health or 20%. It's just as you lose health, it starts to go. I got it. That's pretty cool. This kiddo's gonna be in 5th grade, dude. You know what they say, man. You know what they say. The days are short. I'm sorry, I fucked it up. The days are long. The days are long, but the years are short. That's one of my favorite phrases. Because you all know how that goes, man. When it comes to just the day-to-day, day in, day out, there's so much bullshit. There's so much shitty-ass bullshit. So much awful shit. You know, you got job shit stressing you out. You got fucking errands to run. The fucking grocery store is crowded. The parking lot is fucked. My coworker sucks. My boss is eating my ass. Not in a good way. You know, all that bullshit. Like, just the day-to-day bullshit sucks. But then, like, you fucking blink and you're like, shit, it's fucking mid-June already? What the hell? So the idea that, like, day-to-day bullshit sucks and makes life miserable sometimes. And then, yeah, you're like, fuck, I'm 37 already? What the hell? It's too real. Too fucking real. And it only gets worse as we get older is the thing. These things don't become less pronounced as we get older. Goddamn. Was real tired after work. Yeah, no, I don't blame you, Will. I don't blame you. I know you're, I mean, I don't know the details of what your job entails, but if I had to guess, it's probably pretty fucking exhausting and pretty physically draining. So I don't blame you one bit, man. So you gotta pop out. All good, kind. I appreciate you popping in, man. It never fucking ends, does it, boys? What's up, Meerkat? That's a good one, too. I had a number of professors that had, like their funny, like, coping things they would say when they could tell that all of us were miserable and stressed out. There was one that his catchphrase was, "It's never too late to drop." Which is to say, it's either never too late to drop out of the class, or never too late to just drop out of college. It's never too late to drop was one of his go-tos. Another one said, it's never too late to start drinking. Like, it's never too early to start drinking. And you know, both of those catchphrases maybe a little bit not great. But there you go. Oh, that was high school. Okay. Well, I mean, I respect the fact that your high school teacher was willing to say fucking in front of a classroom, because a lot of high school teachers try to keep it PG-13, huh? But you know, PG-13, they're allowed one fuck per movie. So there you go, man. Will says just a couple more months, man. Dude, I'm not far behind you, Whale. I'm not far behind you, or drop your ass dead. That's right. Run over the bridge to and fro where skulls lie scattered in a row. So that sounds like I need to run back and forth in that bridge we just crossed moments earlier. That is what I shall do. You can never just open the door. You can never just open the door, but they always give you the option. They lie. They lie to you. Is this the bridge? So run to and fro. Up and down. Up and down. Am I gaming? Am I a gamer? To and fro? Gaming. Ladies and gentlemen, video games. When they said the secret, so the secret finding is actually kind of sneaky sometimes. And it's not always so obvious. I wonder if you've already played the game before, or if it's like a new save file, or if you've seen a streamer do it, and you do what I just did, if that opens the secret prematurely, or if it doesn't become enabled until you learn the hint. How mysterious. Ooh. I can dig up the juice. It's Animal Crossing. I'm digging up the stuff. Bam. And you see a little spot for digging. Bust out the Animal Crossing shovel. There you go, man. One fuck in an hour and a half. There you go. Honestly, Meerkat, that fucking rocks. That rips. I'm keeping that in the back pocket, man. The next time I'm at an event and it's advertised as being PG-13 and it lasts for more than an hour and a half, I am keeping that fuck in my back pocket and whipping it out. And when someone protests, I'll say, listen, you said it was PG-13, therefore, fuck you. Except if I do that, it'll mean I've used it twice. You know what I mean, though. You know what I mean. Heck you is what I would say if I've already used it once. I love that. That's fantastic. There was a thing I couldn't say, I couldn't activate earlier that cost one diddly bopper. Is now the time for that diddly bopper? Mayhaps. Mayhaps. What's up, Trev? Reggie Watts? I don't know if I know who that is, but yes. Oh, there's two of them, heck, dude. I thought I was a genius. I thought I was a stable genius. That's okay, we'll come back when we get more. More where that came from, man. What's up, Trev? We're playing Cursemark. It's a really cool little roguelike action RPG. I'm liking it so far. It's pretty neato. An increased chance to crit after dashing. Shadow dash. Your crit chance. Blah, 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 blah. That's pretty cool. I mean, I don't dash all that often. Or rather, if I do dash... Thinking about it. I mean, I wish I had more slots for my weapon. I wonder... Oh, except I can't use this now, can I? I have to talk to the lady, yeah. Because I wonder if I unlock a new weapon, does that... Do the other weapons maybe have more slots open? Or do I have to unlock them through some other means? Because I'm wondering how you open up more holes. I'm trying to open up my holes. Is that so wrong? Is it so wrong to want my holes to be ready for insertion? To just insert things in the holes? Is that so wrong? Is that so wrong? People that scare off birds. Huh. People that scare off birds by shooting them all day. You know, I'm actually not familiar with these jobs. Meerkat, that sounds interesting. Oh, I'm a dumbass. I thought you put these into one of these. No, this is a talisman. This goes over here. The armor is nice, but I think that actually would be more helpful. That would be more helpful because the armor is great and all, but the armor is great. That's gonna be more helpful compared to this guy. This one is only a sometimes benefit. And that's Neem. Thank you, Neem, for that raid. That's so nice. And that's Grim. Grim, you probably bullied poor Neem into raiding me. Neem probably wanted to raid a normal person that doesn't talk, that when they look at their weapon and they see the small number of slots, doesn't say out loud like I just did, I want my holes to be open. I want to open more holes. I want to have more holes to stick things into. Is it so wrong to want to insert more things into open holes? And Neem was going to raid somebody who doesn't say that, and Grim probably bullied them and probably said, you're going to raid Alex. And they said, okay, I'm sorry. They are very convincing. Now, thank you, Neem. That's super nice of you. That's super sweet of you. Thank you for that raid. If there's any clips you want to share, by the way, you can be my guest, Neem, because you're a freaking homie. You're a homie and a half. And if there was anything of yours you want to share with me, I'm super down. Because you've raided here before. You've heard my spiel. Whenever someone raids, I love to ask if there's any fun things you want to share with us. Any clippies, any moments you're proud of, or at least moments that are entertaining. Maybe you're not proud of it. Maybe it was a embarrassing moment, but I'm down for all of it. Down for every little bit. This is Cursemark, by the way. Very cool little roguelike. Kind of, it's like a roguelike action RPG. It's like a roguelike Diablo game. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. I'm digging it so far. Been some Helldivers. Good shit. Good shit. I love it. Oh, we got the stuff. We got the stuff. Actually, we got a couple things because Trev also, he says, check this shit out. Oh, yeah. So I asked who Reggie Watts is. Maybe I'll know it when I see it, but I don't know the name off the top of my head. If it is a celebrity or an actor or a sports person, I am sometimes a dumbass with these things. Maybe I'll recognize them when I see them. Comedy Central. So watch this, but hold on. This is going to be a couple minutes. Well, except, hold on. Was it a redeem? Because if it was a redeem, we'll watch the whole thing. It was not a redeem. So I'll do a quick perusal. We'll do a quick perusal, then we'll watch Neem's video. No, not comments. What's the one that's the subtitles? Oh, there's no subtitles. Okay. Zach, yeah, I've heard this one before. Yeah. All right. So here's the Neem clip. If that was a redemption, we'd watch the whole thing. But it was a freebie, so we'll just give it a little look-see. So some Helldivers. By the way, Neem, I love your VTube model. It's got the Helldiver armor when you're playing Helldivers. That is immersion. That is immersion. That's what we love to see. I almost said anybody that's watching a Twitch clip and you're like standing next to armaments like this, when you're standing this close to armaments, it's like, oh, this clip is going to go well. If you're standing next to something that is emitting firepower and you're standing really close, however this clip is going to go, it's going to go really well. But I couldn't say that in time because explosions began to happen. The good news is that nothing bad's going to happen to Neem before this clip ends. Of that I'm certain. A lot of poison. Can we go home, please? Hold on. I need to raise up my audio a little bit.
Oh, look at that. Come on, open up. Open up, buddy. Yeah, you done. Now you're gonna hit that TNT. See ya.
When you hear the line.
Oh, neither of those are gonna kill him because you killed him first.
Okay, can we go out now? Can we go home?
Yeah, can we go home?
Please?
Can we go home, please? It's scary out here, man. I don't blame her. I don't blame her. I mean, we've talked not too long ago about how, like, what is it? It's like the last game you played, you are in that universe for an hour. How fucked are you? So you play Mario, you're doing all right. You know, I mean, there's bad guys, there's Bowser, but like everything's sunshiny. It's like you could do a lot worse. You play The Sims, great. You play Animal Crossing, beautiful. You play Helldivers. You play Warhammer 40K. You play Dark Souls. It's like, just fucking kill me. I'm gonna turn into liquid human paste in milliseconds. Just fucking kill me. Just fucking end my ass. There you go. Neem didn't die. You know, 99 times out of 100, you send someone a Helldivers clip, something happens explosively and horribly to someone, if not everyone. So it's like, oh, actually, no, not nearly as much death as I was expecting. No death that time, just a little bit of shell shock and a little bit of PTSD of Neem saying, can we just go home? It's getting scary out here, man. Shit's getting fucked. I'd rather not. Yeah, you go to Stardew. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Play some Stardew, play some Rune Factory, play some Harvest Moon. You can do a lot worse. But yeah, it's like, yeah, you fucking... You airdrop into the world of Helldivers 2 or the world of Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2. It's like, no, bro, just fucking kill me. I don't know, fucking Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation or Alien, well, what's it called? Dark Descent. Dark Descent, like any of those, it's like, nah, bro, I'm not cut out for this world. It's that Beach Boys song I like so much. I just wasn't made for these times. Yeah, there's bloodier clips, but that one's relatively tame as far as horrible things happening. All about them cozy games now, man. I mean, as I've gotten older, I still enjoy I enjoy a Dark Soul. I enjoy an Elden Ring from time to time. I enjoy the hard games, but I will say I kind of get the cozy games. I kind of understand. I identify more with saying something, looking at a really hard game and going, you know what? Sometimes I just want to be cozy. Sometimes I just want to be nice. I just want to be cozy, comfy. Is that so wrong? The alien in Alien Isolation was Bobby, which would be delightful. I mean, attaching a harmless sounding nickname to an extremely terrifying and evil thing in a video game is a smart power move. I assume that the alien in Alien Isolation is a female. I assume it's a lady alien. For a few reasons. One of which is because that's usually how it goes in like the Alien universe, where, like, you know, usually like the female version of a big scary alien like that usually is like the more physically capable one. And also, it's a famed designer of the xenomorph, the artist that designed the xenomorph, H.R. Giger. H.R. Giger is the guy's name. Really odd gentleman from, like, I don't know, Sweden, Norway, somewhere out in the faraway lands. Designed the Xenomorph, and he had like a lot of ideas behind it. He was like, I wanted it to be vaguely human. I wanted it to be just familiar enough where when you look at it, you're like, oh, like your brain recognizes that it's something, like you understand generally how it moves, you understand certain aspects about it, but also certain things to be unfamiliar enough to like be in that kind of uncanny valley to just make you a certain flavor of disturbed and a certain flavor of freaked out. He also said that there was an implied eroticism to the design that he really wanted to instill upon the viewer, where they felt very terrified, they felt very, like, again, familiar with what's happening, but a little bit horny, just a teensy bit horny. And you might be thinking to yourself, Alex, that's fucked up. No one looks at a xenomorph and feels horny. What's wrong with you? But to that, I tell you, in fact, let's bring up the picture. Bring up the picture. I'm not even bringing up a picture. I'm just going to do a Google search for Xenomorph Rule 34. No, I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to do a Google search for Xenomorph Queen. Bring up the picture for the Xenomorph Queen. What's a good example? Because there's a certain, and he needs to be like official art, not as fan art shit. Xenomorph Queen from Alien Dark Descent. It's a good example. I keep getting like fan art, which is fine. The fan art's great and all, as they did actually a pretty good job of depicting this in Alien Dark Descent, but now I can't really see any good examples of it. What I'm getting at is that there's like there's a weird accentuated hip sway that the Alien Queen has in Dark Descent, and when you see it, you go, oh, now I get it. It's one of those where it's like, now wait a goddamn second. There's a lot of people when they read that from H.R. Giger, it's like, what the fuck, bro? But then when you see the Queen, you go, oh, now I get it. So it's like when they ascend to their like full form, that's where like the kind of the implied, like it's just teensy like 1% Diet Coke, 1 calorie, just 1 calorie of horny. That's where it comes in. I can't really find any good images of it, unfortunately. Here, I'll show you what I'm looking at. Oh, actually, I say that. Okay, I'm full of shit. No, I found something even better. I retract every statement I've ever said. That's incredible. Oh, that's just incredible. Okay. All right. Now we're good. Now we're good, baby. Yeah. That's my purse. Yeah, exactly. When I hear Bobby, I think the same thing. Dang it, Bobby. Giger stuff is hot. Giger was an odd fellow. He was an odd fellow. He loved his biomechanical designs. He loved depictions of biomechanical penises going into butts. I mean, he's an odd fellow. And say what you will about Giger, but bro had a vision. Bro had a vision, and bro had some ideas, and he put them to paper. I mean, dude was weird, but there was truly nothing like him. And I don't think there ever will be anything like Giger's like original designs. So much so that I do not feel comfortable showing his designs on stream. Other than, I mean, the Xenomorph is pretty tame, generally speaking. But like, yeah, you look up. There's an old art book. I told this story not too long ago. There's an old art book of his stuff that I found at the bookstore I used to work at way back in the day, back in college. And it just had a bunch of his designs, and I mean, a lot of it is extremely NSFW, but is also wildly creative and genuinely off-putting. And I don't mean like ill, gross, dicks are on screen or are on the thing, or there's butts or like naked people doing weird shit. It's just like the biomechanical stuff, the intersection of technology and organic entities, like hallways where like humans are connected to machinery and like powering just uncanny devices in a Lovecraft-inspired hellscape. Like, it's fucked, but it is fascinating. It is really fascinating. Disney, yeah, Newt from Aliens. That's right. What's up, Shock Value? Which mouth do I kiss? The answer is all of them. The answer is all the above. Yeah, body horror And pregnancy, right. Yeah, the face huggers. Trying to think about it, man. Shit's fucked. Bakinski had some good ones too. I actually don't know that name. There's a Polish artist that I discovered only recently that not so much like the horny shit and not so much the sci-fi, but more like, I don't know, not really in the same vein of Giger, but just interesting like landscapes and like large and just impossible fantasy like I don't know, like creatures and like far away, like enormous statues, huge golems, like that kind of shit. The guy's, yes, that's the one. Grim, you know exactly what I'm getting at. That's the guy's name, yeah. I was like, there's no way I'd be able to remember the guy's name, but you know the exact one. Only discovered him recently, and I was like, I love this. I love this shit. It's really cool. It's a Trench Crusade. There's some good ones, too. I gotta do some Google searches when the stream ends. That's some good stuff, man. Our food chain is Jesus. Delicious. Good to see you, by the way, Zabatsu. Thank you for popping in, by the way. I guess I know we're kind of going off in the weeds talking about weird, dumb shit. And I never talk about weird shit. That never happens, but it's true. A rare chance for me to talk about dumb stuff. Never happens otherwise. Or playing Cursemark. This is very cool so far. Like I was saying earlier, it's kind of a cool little roguelike action RPG kind of game, and I'm really digging it so far. Done some pretty cool stuff for some weapons. Oddly enough, we put that to our sword. I'm not sure that the range is really that much better. Is it? I mean, yeah, there's a difference, right? Yeah, there's a difference, I think. It's just not it's not like night and day. Well, actually, is there? I don't know. I think there is. Yeah, I think there is. It's not quite as exaggerated, but I think it's good enough. Because we had that one. We also had the damage one. Is the thing. We had the damage one on this one. I think I want the damage more. 20% damage is pretty nice. Doubling the range is great and all. But yeah, you know what? I think I actually might rather this range go, say, on our ward and keep the damage one on this guy. Let's do that. Let's do that. Hang on to that one for now. Got some other good ones. Good stuff. Anything else in this little area before we venture elsewhere? So yes, we solved that puzzle. We found the secret. We got the goods. We're still looking for a tree. A very big and impressive looking tree. We're also looking for the sunflowers. There's sunflowers we're also looking for. For other puzzles and secrets to resolve. That's the idea. Me going off on the weeds and talking about weird shit never happens. Never happened in my entire life. It's wonderful. So now we'll get back into combat time. Ow! Got some battle mages. Ow! Fuck him up. There we go. Fire. Yeah. Ow! I was hoping that would interrupt him. I was hoping that me smacking him would interrupt him. Oh, the vengeful spirits. They seek vengeance. Ow. So they will pop off a bunch. Jesus. Like, calm down, bro. Oop. Shit. There he goes. I like the blood trail. So we're definitely getting into some spicier territory. The dudes we fought in the previous room were relative pushovers, but these guys, these guys got the heat. Bringing the heat, man. Bringing the stuff. I don't have any of these things for clearing the corruptions. You only get so much per run attempt. Which challenge, you say? I'm curious. Anything cool in here? Take the barrels. Hiya. Ooh, a health thingy. Spend. You know what? The answer, I think, is yes. I'm going to wait a tick on that one. We have a shop. That's exciting. Ooh, a shop, you don't say. Can I talk to the fella? Book is a fire starter. Love a cruel trick. Well, he seems like a hoot at parties. Seems like a great time at parties. So, I can afford not all of these things. I can afford 2 of them. In fact, if I bought these 2, it would be all of my money. Be all of my money. So, increased damage against elemental enemies. Oh no, electrified enemies. That would not help me. Rune of Vengeance. Vengeful Spirits. So we actually already have that one. Rune of Focus. Precision and Deadliness. Crit chance go up. Accuracy go up. That's kind of cool. I mean, they all seem neat, but we only have so much space for more runes. What I'd really need to do is like open up more rune slots for my current equipment, or get some new equipment that has more slots in them. So I don't know, man. I think I might go for none of these. Or actually, how's about this? I'll buy something, but I'm gonna get this one for sure. More health, please. Because I think when I die, and it's not an if, but when I die, the more stuff we have, the more stuff we found that we feed to the eye demon, the more of like the meta progression stuff we gain, I think is the idea. I think that's the idea. The Vengeful Spirits one is actually kind of tempting. Electrified one doesn't do shit for us. Precision and Deadliness is nice. It's nice. So yeah, I would say, you know what? I'm gonna get this guy. Bam. And we already have the Vengeful Spirits on this one. Chain Chaser. Enemies release Vengeful Spirits when killed. Generates Vengeful Spirits. I'm not sure what Chain Chaser means. Shadow Chasers are added. Okay, versus Spirits. So they're similar, like generally, but not quite the same. But yeah. Similar effects though. Similar effects. Cool. Can't do it. Can't do it. In that case, only so many ways we can go from here. We're ultimately trying to get to this location. Any way we can. Let's do that little challenge thing, but the way that goes north is a block, so we'll have to take the long way, perhaps. Oh. Oop. Probably gonna be more of that cave. Oh, Jesus. There's my ult. There we go. Melee guys are out. Ow. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I'm getting fucked up. I'm getting fucked up, but not the good way. Oh, jeez. Yeah. The Vengeful Spirits. Oh. Ow. Did I do it? Kind of got fucked up a little bit. So I had the healing potions. Alright. Mission complete. The heal. The attunement thingy. Which will help for later on, of course. Not so helpful right now, but will be helpful later on. And that is still closed. Okay. In that case, we shall adventure this way. We're definitely getting into some spicier stuff. Some bad guys that are a lot harder to work with, to deal with. Curse Woods. I keep thinking that the fire that we spawn can hurt us. I don't think it can. I think it works that way. Oh, the game's slowing down a little bit. Oh, there's a lot of shit on screen. I think these dudes are the ones that are spawning the fellers. So less feller spawnification, please. And oh, I don't have the ultimate ready yet. I thought it's 100%, but I clicked it, nothing happened. Ooh, weapon slot. Yes, I want that. If I can live in this room, well, not live in this room, but if I can live through this room, there's the ult. It'll help tremendously. Yeah, I don't want to live here. I want to live through here. Ow. Oh, it's got the thornies. We're getting thorny tonight. Oh, I think they pop. Right, area clear, but that was rough. These areas get spicy. These areas get spicy. I need to be spamming the wards more often. I thought the wards was going to be like a very, like a not as reliable thing. But we get 3 uses per individual room, per combat area, which is pretty darn good. So, I mean, I still like this one, but I kind of wish I would have gotten a different one. Because there were some that sounded really nice. Especially ones that, like, give you some heals. It says, opens up a slot for my current weapon, which is so nice. That is so nice. Permanently unlocked. That is wonderful. So we can't use it multiple times, but maybe if we come back in another run, maybe we can use it again. We can only be so lucky. Projectiles will spiral outwards. I mean, it's not a projectile, but I was thinking maybe like, I think maybe it would like make our like the sword's trail look different. I'm kind of curious about that one. Yeah, that I'm not gonna mess with. So consecutive hits deal more damage would be really good for this one for sure. The Vengeful Spirits one sounds neat. Increased range is also nice. I think I'll increase the range of this guy now that I'm using the ult more often. It's 54% right now. I think it increases as we hit things, as we deal damage. Looking for the sunflowers, looking for the tree of like some kind of very impressive looking tree. And there's like sad and like dead looking trees. I think there's like a really cool tree we're looking for. Like we'll know it when we see it. It's my novice interpretation. Ooh, drawbridge. Can't get over there just yet. Get over there just yet. By the way, this is some like, we were joking earlier about like, is this a Dark Souls like game? And it really isn't. It really isn't. There's no stamina bar. You know, this is there. I mean, there's a limited number of heals. So I mean, I guess there's that, but not really a Dark Souls inspired kind of game necessarily. But you see a cursed forest, like a poison swamp like this. It's like, all right. Where's Miyazaki? I know he's out there somewhere. Speaking of, we're definitely going into this little area. We're ultimately trying to get to this building here. And I think this is a dead end for now. I think this is an end that is dead. Unless we can go in the water, but yeah, I don't think we can. We killed some baddies. We had a grand old time, but unless I can go south or like the drawbridge, kind of like cut a rope or something to lower this thing. I mean, you got to hit the switch, obviously. So let's leave. There's probably another direction we could have tried then. We, of course, know that this one is still closified. That's the shop, of course. We've already been there. Nothing really new would benefit us a whole lot. Can't open this one up. Of course, that's just a temporary upgrade, or not a temporary upgrade, but that's just an upgrade. So that's where he came from. Oh no, that's not where he came from. So this is a new path. This one's dead. Rise from your grave. Now we've fought these dudes before, so these dudes are old news. Oh, I got the crit. Get fucked, idiot. Oh. I just got the spread shot. Oh. Damage. Take the lightning. Oh, Jesus Christ, these guys are so fast. See if I can line that up and get multiple hits. Jeez. I always think I'm ready for it, and I'm never ready for it. Oop. Ow. I went into this combat being like, yo, I've seen these dudes before. We can deal with this no problem. And here I am just getting completely shit on by these ranged dudes. And honestly, getting shit on by ranged enemies in a Diablo-inspired action RPG, far too familiar. Far too familiar and far too real. The number of times in like Diablo 2 where I've just got completely turned into Swiss cheese by like a clussy of like enhanced archers and shit. Goddamn. Brutal. Found a secret, by the way. Nice. Can I bang down the door? Nope, can't do that. What about this one? Oh, I can bribe the door. I'm not sure what's in there. If I bribe the door, I might get maybe a new weapon. Maybe a new weapon drop. Or I bribe this door. Ooh, that's even more expensive. I shouldn't have dropped all my monies earlier, but that's okay. I mean, getting the more max health is good. Speaking of which, if I use the heal now, I guess I might as well. Hopefully there'll be other uses, other sources of heals later on. Ooh, expensive. This one's open at least. Ah, blessing for more. Oh, more ward charges. That's actually pretty cool. Temporary increase of the ward charge. Not war charge, ward charge. An empty room? That's a little suspicious. Games like this don't usually just give you an empty house with nothing in it. There might be something to that later on. That's what I'm curious about, but I'm just a little, truly just a little bit shy of being able to afford it. To come back here eventually. And don't win that one just yet. Can I at least leave this accursed place? I sure can, but we'll be back. Vengeful spirits, that's right, that's right. Hup. They have an enormous reach. Shit. I'm supposed to hit that guy. Is that Deckard Cain? Deckard Cain, if you value your life, leave immediately. Rescuing Cain out here, apparently. Goddamn. Hup. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Got his ass. Good. Stay a while and glisten. Which is the name of my concept for a Diablo-themed gay bar. Where all the dudes are like, you know, very, very like oiled up and very sexy like. Stay a while and glisten. It's Pride Month. Happy Pride, right? I'm just saying. I'm an enterprising individual. Is that so wrong? Can't clear that one. And I actually didn't get a single bit of essence from all those dudes we just killed. Goddamn. So much for having an increased rate of essence find. What the hell? Electrified. Electrified. So actually, there was that one effect that said deals more damage on electrified enemies. And then there's the status damage. You know what? Fuck. Now I kind of want to go back and grab that one, but we need to save up for that fancy thing. I mean, talk is cheap. All right. Yep. Upgrade all blessings, which would mean more essence and more health. I mean, all these things are expensive. I'm supposed to be getting more blessings, or more essence rather. 25% drop rate, and yet, and getting jack dick. Place where dusk last gleams bright. Trace the creek as the sun does flight. So in a dusk-looking area, trace the creek as the sun does flight. I mean, the sun rises in the well, let's think about this. I mean, it hold on. No, hold on. Now I'm like debating myself. Ugh. That would have to be rising from going from east to west, right? Yeah. I'm thinking I'm like just make sure I'm like getting it straight in my brain. Yeah, it goes from east to west. So presumably, I guess you'd look on the map to see like what part of the, like, well, actually I guess trace the creek. Do they mean this area maybe? There was kind of like a little water space we saw previously, but it didn't go very far is the thing. So I'm not sure if that's the right area necessarily. We can afford this one. We can afford this one. And still follow that path. Ooh, this one looks special. Is it special? Okay, no, they're all just samesies. Is that the Quake icon right there? That one right there. It's a game that Will says he says check this out. It's called Arms of God. Badass looking. Oh wow, that is pretty cool actually. Goofy as hell, bullet heaven Doom-like game. 10 hero classes. Yeah, looks pretty badass. Auto fire manual aim. Cool. I'm always down for a game suggestion. That is going on the list. Going on the listy. Guessing it's fairly new. Came out a couple days ago. That's quite new indeed. It's on the list. Some Path of Exile vibes. I could see that, yeah. The way you place runes down in maybe not a grid, but in a where there's open slots. Yeah, I could see the common thread there. For sure. For sure. I think we came out from the north. Came out from the north, I think. Yeah, let me go back to that area. Let me go back and see if there was any, like, water spots that could be traced like that. Because this area, well, I was about to say this kind of has a dusky vibe, but it's more like a fall kind of vibe. I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, something that looks like... This is more like, I mean, I don't know. It's like, it's orange, but does orange mean like golden hour? I think of dusk, I think of like kind of late after, like, you know, early evening. Yeah, it's just blood. So I think that'll be later. Yeah, Rise in the East. Yeah, it took me a second, but I was like thinking about it, like just the way the planet works. I was like, yeah, they have to be Rise in the East and sets in the West. And also, I guess the other way to think about it is time zones, because you know right now it is 10 p.m. on the west coast. So you know, just think about like how that happens later on. It of course means the sun sets that way. But I had to think about that for an embarrassing amount of time before I could say it confidently. I'm one of those dumbass. I've heard from a couple folks where they struggle with getting left and right, like just like easy, like super quick. Like some people, they think left and right, it's instantaneous. Others, like, they have to like think for a moment. I'm sometimes that way with east and west. Sometimes I'm like, that one. Like if I'm looking at a map, sometimes it takes me a meowment. A slight meowment. But anyway, so yeah, so I could clear this one. Do I want to clear it? Or do I want to save my stuff? I'm curious. Let's go and do it. Let's go and do it. As at least this opens it fully. Oh, look at that. We get the goods. Well, not all the goods. We get some of the goods. And we also get this thing. Ice rune. Was it all worth it? Maybe. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. But now I can afford this one. Well, actually, yeah. Or do I save this up and get the big blessing? Let's be real. This run probably is not going to go on much longer because I'm kind of getting fucked a little bit. And not in the good way. Or actually, maybe in the good way. But, yeah, I'm kind of getting shit on a little bit by the bad guys. And we're out of heals. And I don't know if we're going to get much more. So, I should probably focus more on meta progression and unlocking things for future runs to be enhanced. So, I'm curious about that guy. We know that's a health shrine. We don't know what this is, but I'm really curious to know what this is. Wait, when you put, you're right, when you put the North Star on the map, or not the North Star, but the North designation. Yeah, you're right though, it's about, so we're assuming that we're on Earth, more or less. Oh, it cost another 10, fucking dick. Okay, well, I mean, that's great, that's a great blessing. I can't afford it, no. You have to spend money to be able to spend more money? What the hell, bro? What the hell? Oh, well, now I know. I could have saved my money to get, like, all your blessings get better. I had to save my stuff, bro. Curse you, meta progress. Well, and that's the thing, too. Meta progression is an assumption. I'm assuming that's how this is all going to go. That when you unlock something, it stays unlocked. This is our first run, so I don't really truly know what it's all about. But that's kind of my interpretation. To and fro. Right, so okay, so that's where this direction went. If I would have gone this direction earlier from this room. And we're not sure what the obelisk does. It's the obelisk from 2001. If we interact with it, it'll increase human civilization's evolution and our ability to use tools tenfold, perhaps. Slow and incremental, just the way I like them. That's right, baby. Get that drawbridge. Get that shit. Yeah. Get fucked. You know what? Fuck you. Bam. Thought I had that all ready to go, because that's a good choke point. Oh, speaking of choke points. Oh. Yeah. Oh, actually. I was gonna say there was a oh, it's you. I was like there's someone shooting the triples. And that's usually the elite fellers. Oh, I don't have it ready. Let's fuck him up. Even if I can't get the guaranteed kill with the with the hit, sometimes you can kind of stun lock them a little bit. It's like you can't like always interrupt their animation necessarily. Like if you attack them, it doesn't like mean the attack won't go off, but you can like delay it slightly. So it's not like a full ass hit stun, but it's like you can just stun them enough to get another. Oh, there's a creek, but this is more going north and south, not east and west. That's probably not it. I'm trying to look for cricks. I'm trying to look for cricks to follow. Does not budge. Can't afford that guy. What's this fella gonna have? Actually, is he gonna be mad that I'm gonna smack these things? No, the health restore, not gonna say no to that. So I do have runes that I don't need. Or that I'm not actively using right now. Or I can upgrade. Oh, 2 runes to get a random rune, or at or above the lower input quality rarity. That's kind of cool. I did find a couple new things, by the way. Siren Horn, you take damage. A word charge can happen. That's nice. Unrest, or Vengeful Spirits. Sure. Oh, cause frozen enemies, yes. Actually, how's about that? Frozen and lightning. Why the fuck not? Everything is full. All my holes are filled, Farsight. What's up, Farsight? Farsight loves hearing when all my holes are filled. He loves it. He's so enthusiastic to hear about the state of Alex's holes. Can't get enough of it. So give 2 runes to get a random rune at or above the lower quality. So these are common, uncommon. So the Vengeful Spirits one is neat. We already have a lot of Vengeful Spirits fellers. So that always generates 1. This one generates 2 when killed. And it doesn't mean relics. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. That's a talisman, though. Are talismans acceptable? I would assume it'd have to be a rune, right? I'm actually tempted to like switch out that one for a moment here. Okay, yes, so talismans are not acceptable. I wouldn't expect them to be able to be inserted there. I wouldn't think those holes could be filled in that manner. So this one I don't really give a shit about. I'm never going to use this one, I don't think. More electrified on the hard maybe. I don't know. This one is for our fireball spell, which is all well and good. Hold on. Oh shit. Okay, no, hold on. Let me grab this. Hold on, I gotta grab one thing. Absurd. Okay. Sorry, I had to restart the TikTok live stream because it was like, you've been banned for inactivity. And it's like, excuse me, I'm playing a fucking video game. What the fuck? So I just had to hit the button to appeal it, and it's fine. It auto unbanned me. I've been banned from TikTok live like 50 times, man, over like the years I've been using it. It's so absurd. All their automated like moderation tools are just complete garbage. The number of times I'll be like, oh, haha, pee pee poo poo, and then I'll get banned off TikTok live for sexual content, and then you appeal it, and then it instantly gets reinstated because, you know, it's like, no, there was no sexual content. What the fuck? So absurd. So absurd. Anyway, now what I'm thinking I might do is all those I do like. To be honest, I haven't really seen the projectile spiraling outwards with this one, so I might switch that out for the Vengeful Spirit one. Or the electrified one. And since we have more of those kinds of effects, I might switch out for this guy that says more elemental statuses being applied means more damage being dealt. It's only a 9% increase, but still. That's the thing. That's per status. So if you have two different statuses applied to a target, that 9% bonus becomes 18%. So that adds up. So I would say pop that one and that one. Upgrade. And we get attack size. Wow, that's a pretty good attack size boost, actually. So now I'm kind of curious. So here's where our attack size looks like right now. Pretty respectable. What if big? I would say I can see the difference, yeah. The thing is, though, I really like the 20% follow-up damage thing, so I think I will keep with that one. But attack size, I think, could be real sexy for this one, for the ult. Be able to reach further and reach more gooder. I mean, you know what? I think we will apply that to this one instead. To our ward, because that's really nifty, and I wanted to be able to reach more dudes more efficiently. I could get rid of the electric one. I'll leave it for now. So right now we're applying a decent bit of frozen and sometimes electric, but maybe not that much. I think I'll keep with the armor. And I'll keep with the better chance of crit after dashing. So I think I will stick with what I got right now. But that's a pretty good one. That's pretty good. So it is tempting. It is tempting. So yeah, trying to get a nice build going. Trying to adjust and plan accordingly. So I went this way. So I think this actually might be the direction that will ultimately open this first gate that we saw at the very beginning. Whoa! Mini boss. Actually, maybe even a maxi boss. Oop. Shit. Do I have more of that? You know what? Oh, shit. So right, it's like you are able to interrupt their attacks a decent bit. Ow. I keep getting bold. I keep getting bold. Perhaps full-heartedly. Oh, he's getting weird. Oh, it's getting fucking weird, bro. And heal. See, my ult is not ready yet. Slowing him down is helpful, but only does so much. That fire is so good. And the stacking is not lost on me. My ult is almost ready. It's not going to be a fuck ton of damage, but it'll be nice. Oh my god. He hit through my ult. What the fuck? Am I just dead? I might just be dead. It ain't over till it's over. Oh no. Oh no, it's over. No, it's not. I keep going. I keep going. Huh. He's throwing so much bullshit. Why are you throwing so much bullshit? Stop. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. There was no way we were going to win against that guy with so much stuff that we've lost. But I think if we kill that guy, we can open up that door to open up a pretty significant shortcut. So that was our first proper death, not counting the tutorial. The tutorial death was a scripted death. This one was like the real shit. Dude was throwing out the random bullshit, and I threw out my own random bullshit. And because we had quite a bit of stuff with us when we died, it means we now begin the next run with a decent bit of essence and more things for clearing more areas. We also have a fuck ton of these things. So, let's go to the lady. I have a whole bunch of these things to spend. I also wonder, there was an anvil over here. Like, yeah, I wonder if we'll eventually get like a fella to enhance our weapons or something. Maybe eventually. Maybe eventually. Let's talk to her for now. I see the thing like going on here. Is she like covering a wound? Is she like bleeding profusely? No, I think it's just like a ribbon or a like just the design of her cloak. But it's like I see she's like clutching at her tum-tum. It's like, lady, are you okay? Drink from the wellspring of knowledge. Like, lady, do you need a health potion? Do you need a healing spell? Speaking of healing, so there was one of the wards I was looking at that I did not get, but I was tempted by. So explodes damage out. That ice one is great. That ice one is great, but condemning. That just weakens their attacks, right? Which is good. There we go. Heal for that amount instead. Next time you take damage. Which is great. There's a few others that caught my eye. Enemies will drop health. A trail of flame. It's not that much damage, and I'm guessing that means like when they die. I don't know if it means when they die in general while this effect is active, or if they die to this effect specifically. Movement speed go up. That's what we have right now. Corpse flower. So I'm looking for one that can help me heal, because knowing now how rare heals are and how rare it is to find more heal charges, I think that could be huge. I'm gonna guess that most spells and most ults are more offensive, and not as many of them will be defensive in that manner. So yeah, instead of it, when you take damage, you'll heal instead, but it's only for like one hit basically. So if there's a big hit coming your way, that's great. That of course has limited kinds of stuff. Divine sword and crushes. The sick ass thrust, the sick ass reach and power are unmatched. I mean, I got some extra ones to strive for it, so I might actually try a new weapon. It is tempting. It is tempting, man. What's up, Elgaso? He says, just get good, man. Just don't take damage. Elgaso, I made that exact same comment earlier. I was like, there was a thing that said, you know, when you take damage, bad guys take 10% of the damage. And I'm over here like, well, that's never going to happen because I'm just going to not take damage. Just choose to not get hit in the video game, and that solves so many problems. But you know what? I forgot that strategy, Elgaso, and you've reminded me. So now, henceforth, no more damage reception. Only damage dealinations. Only damage dealinations. Yeah, I'm curious about this one. Health drop rate 400%. And I'm going to assume that is during the duration of the effect, not necessarily when you kill somebody with this effect. Because, yeah, it's just, you know, you leave a fire trail. Big fucking deal. It doesn't really sound that good necessarily, but the health drop rate is tempting. And more likely to make enemies drop health. You get 3 charges. Lasts for 15 seconds. 17-second cooldown, so you could use it like all 3 charges a bunch, possibly. So they go for that one. And then I think I'm going to try this cool weapon. I want to try a different weapon. These are little clawsies. So probably not a good reach. Energy per hit is pretty good. Just pick one, Alex. They all sound cool. I want all of them. They all sound so cool. A pair of strikes. Second strike is a thunderbolt. Big crit chance, pretty cool. Knockback is nice too. A scythe sows the seeds of ice. Causes like an AoE, that's kind of neat. Attack with a wave of toxic energy. Dipped in dankness. Swiftness of the shadows. Steals life, damn. Not a lot of damage, but the lifesteal is tempting. I gotta go for the Divine Spirit. It's got great range, it's got good dams. Crit damage is off the goddamn charts. And then I got one more. We're seeing a lot of electrified things. Let's do another spell. Slice out a path of blood. Do another spell. Summons a spider that explodes enemies. Throws out an exploding skull that it poisons. Raising axe. That's cool. Surround yourself with frozen spikies. Penetrating beam of badass energy. Violent explosion. Ooh, that sounds cool. But close range. Divine sword. Cursing with condemned. So we know condemned means it lowers their damage they deal. Volley of arrows. Small projectile that obliterates distant enemies. Distant damage. So I'm not sure. Oh, hold on. The UI is being a little silly. Yeah, distant damage. Doesn't really say like how distant is distant. Let's go with your gut, man. Let's just go with your gut, man. There you go. Spend all your time staring at the menu. Yeah, well, you know, but I love menus, Sargasso. That's like my only hobby. My whole ass personality is menus. It's my favorite. Let's go with the spider one. Sounds cool. I'm also a little bit curious about the frozen spikies. Since we're gonna be kind of going away from this ward, I think I still like the idea of having a spell that can do that kind of thing. I'm also guessing you could probably switch on the fly. This is probably not a really huge deal either way. Yeah, those just kind of sound cool. Just kind of in general. Let's go with this one. This actually could be really helpful against that boss battle, where that dude was like popping off with his damage at the end there. Or it's probably more of a mini boss battle, but let's go with that one because that one seems pretty neato. Now, that's how you unlock the spells. How do you select them? Because that's what I have right now. Oh, you know what? I know exactly where. And I think this answers my question. You cannot switch on the fly. Select them here, I think. Yeah. So, weapon-wise... Here we go. Weapon. This one. Spell-wise. Yeah, we'll try that one too. The Ice Ward spell is cool, but we'll try the Fire one. And we only have the one ultimate as well. But I love menus so much. I guess that's it's basically my only hobby, my only personality, my toxic personality trait is I love menus. Lego conspiracy. Oh, is that the what's it called? Ow. So we don't do a combo hit anymore, I don't think. Ow. Yeah, so it's not a combo anymore, it's just one hit. But yeah, the one dude where like was it that someone passed away and their collection went to some other dude? Oh, see that guy do a funny movement? Like wiggle back and forth. I don't really know about the drama, but I think Alias tried to describe it to me very briefly when we were streaming last week, and I got like the 2-second summary, and I was like, that sounds fucked. Oh, and the police are somehow involved? That's wild. That's fucking wild, bro. Talisman of the Lust. Hell yeah. Attack size? Big. Big attack. Actually, we'll do the comparison. Enemies can drop bottils, which is to say health refills. That's great. That's really nice, actually. Brittle Ice. Chance to shatter on crit. Chance increases against frozen enemies. Well, I don't have frozen, obviously. Unless this... Oh, maybe it adds frozen, then. And shatter on crit. Shatter. Okay. Increases on frozen enemies. We'll try it. I mean, I guess I'll put them both on my main guy. How's about this? So that's what it looks like right now. So if I stand right here, it reaches just past that little bundle right there. So if I say increase attack size by 40%, yeah, I can see the difference. It's significant. It's not like amazing, but it's pretty good. Pretty damn good. Yeah, scams an old guy or something. Right. Yeah, I need to like sit down and properly read through the whole situation because it sounds fucked, and I'm over here like, surely there's like aspects of it that I just don't understand or haven't fully comprehended. It's also a symptom of culture being deeply fucked. Also yes, absolutely. It was also a crazy amount of Legos. Yeah. Oh, there's a secret over here, I think. Yeah, nice. My Animal Crossing dig here senses were tingling. Tingulating. Is it the same hint? It is exactly the same hint. And actually, I guess if I do this, is it going to do anything different? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that was a one-time thing. I don't remember what it opened, but it opened something last time. I'll go that way, that'll take us on the path we've already explored, and the path does remain open, which is neat. Or it remains on the map, at least. Let's see where this goes. A completely different direction. Legos reselling for more than... Yeah, I mean, and of course, Legos are already expensive. Let's be real. Legos are already not cheap. Ow. There's a heal. Nice. It's 5 health, but it's something. It ain't much, but it's honest twerk. Smite. 2 more. Smack. Hold on, was that like a... Oh, it's like a dash swing. That's sick. So if it's a standing hit, it's just a big old stabbo, but if it's a dash swing, huge. It's probably less damage because spears generally are better with stabbos, but the range is quite nice. Quite nice. So yeah, we saw the bad guys dropping health. I don't know if I really saw like a huge difference overall. Ooh, sneaky. How do I get in there? How do I get in? Oh, here we go. Just carve through there. But I actually can't pick it up right now because we have a full number of healsies. We'll need it soon enough, though. I'm assuming if I leave, it'll still be sitting there, most likely. Is this the attack range one again? It is. Well, in that case, let's apply that to that one. I mean, again, we don't really have anything that does ice, but even bigger range, even bigger hit. Thing's fucking huge. Something to give me more dashes or give me a better dash recharge would be really neat. Yeah. Do this one. Do that shit. I don't actually know what this does necessarily. It's a blessing, okay. And a bunch of the fun nuggets. While wounded, less than half health, you get more armor. How much does it cost? 15? Sure. Why the hell not? Again, I'll just choose not to get my health that low, but sure. Let's make a conscious choice to not take damage. Oh, this is probably the tree. That one said, what, run around it 3 times? 1, 2, 3. Did that do it? That did it. You're thinking to yourself, what the fuck was that? There was a hint we heard about. And that clearly was what the hint was getting at. Ow. Oop. Oh, big swing. Yeah. Didn't kill him. Ooh. Unlock spell slot. I always love getting slotty. Oh, that guy, that's a big man. Oh, oh. Something that would reach. Ow. Oh. Do the fire again. I'm leaning very heavily on that sword dropping from the sky spell, but it's really good. Really good. So I could cleanse this one, but it would take all of the juice. However, this one gives me a bloodied hide, which sounds not good. Causes burning. Hey, that causes burning, as does my ult. I don't know, this effect doesn't seem very impressive. I mean, the fire it leaves behind is neat, but I'm more about it for the drop rate. Causes burning on enemies, yeah. I mean, that one presumably also causes burning. You know what? Let's apply that to this guy. Max health goes up. Yeah. Cool. Big health. Big health, fewer problems. The Lego thing, yeah, I'm really curious, because I want to just, like, kind of sit down with it and fucking read that shit and maximize my brain on that shit and probably feel unhappy about it. Probably feel angry and upsetty spaghetti. Spend your ultimate at the withered tree where waters entwingle. And if I had to guess, that's probably over, like, up here, maybe? Because there was, like, a very gnarled, gross-ass looking tree. There's also a bloody tree right there, but it would not shock me if that's what that was getting at. So looking for a withered tree where the waters entwinglifies. Unlock spell slot, yes. So spell is getting slotty. And let it be known earlier, we got that weapon slot upgrade. That was not for that one weapon. That was for all weapons. That's really cool. So the secret is particularly nice. So if I wanted to have an increased attack size, we could. I think we'll stick with this for now. Also, I like how we have an ice, like a frozen thingy, and cause burning. I do like that. And then, a combat challenge. Combat challenge, man. There's a YouTube... Yeah, I figured there's like a YouTube summary. There's probably, yeah, other ways where I can get the lowdown. So we got combat challenge, and then whatever this is. If I want to spend the stuff, I mean, we have so little. And it takes a while to gain more, but there's more where that came from. Presumably. There's nothing else around here. Yeah. No, I didn't miss the redeem. I did see it. I'm trying to, like, kind of plan out my schmoves. Let's go and look at it now. 12:45. Yeah, we got time. We definitely got time. The shop got bought out, though, and the new owners... Right. So the owners are being shitters, right? Yeah. So it's not that the guy died, but it's right. Okay, I got you. They sold it for they botched the situation, but he couldn't actually get a proper lawyer. Oh, interesting. So it's like it's kind of spiraling. I mean, on the one hand, it sounds like like the new shop owners are being dicks then. But it's all, but yeah, if maybe the people, it wouldn't shock me though, if the people that were trying to spread awareness about the situation were also being like, oh shit, this is a pog face worthy news story, or maybe not news story, but situation that could earn me some clout, earn me some internet clicks. I mean, the rage baiting thing, of course, is real. The concept of rage baiting is all too fucking real. So even in a situation like this where it's like, yeah, that shit is fucked, It's not lost to me that yes, there are those that are like, do they really care or are they just out for their own personal gain? I mean, I won't doubt for a moment that that is absolutely a thing that has happened in the past and probably will continue to happen. Let's be real. That's the thing too. Once something really catches on, like a subject that, again, whether you call it rage baiting or what have you, whatever the soup du jour, whatever the flavor of the month, the spicy hot topic of the month is. Once that kind of hits critical mass, then yes, suddenly, yeah, everyone's on YouTube making reactions to it or Instagram reels or whatever. There's a lot of that it's folks just kind of jumping on the bandwagon. Definitely won't doubt that. Grab the clock app, time for an MS Paint challenge, baby. Wait, Mormon conspiracy. What the fuck? Guess it took place in Utah. What the shit? That seems like a weird ass reach. What the shit? That's bizarre. I would have never guessed that would be an angle to it. Seems like a weird stretch. Seems like a weird stretch. What the shit? Here's the image, by the way, that shock value, or not shock value, that Farsight's got for us. Bam. Oh, I love it. I love it. Let's shrinky dink this one down. Boop. Pretty good. Pretty good. Gives us a decent bit of space to work with. It took me a second to realize it was on a mannequin. I was like, the gray on dark gray is kind of weird, but then I realized, oh, it's a mannequin to really make sure you knew what was going on here. I mean, the basic shape and the, you know, the clutching happening, I kind of figured what was going on here, but on a mannequin, now you really know what's going on here. Yeah. Disproportionate violent police response. Yeah, too fucking real. Oh, big stretch. It's a mannequin, or is it a mannequin? I mean, there is certain hardware being on display here. I don't know. The more I look at this, the more like uncomfortable it seems. I mean, you probably wouldn't wear this for comfort reasons, I'm guessing. The police chief. Right. Oh, I misread what Elgaso was getting at. Everyone there is a Mormon. I mean, maybe not everybody, but of course it's a lot of folks up there. But yeah, but I don't know, just I don't know if I necessarily like that. The idea of it like being like a true like Mormonism conspiracy seems like a weird angle to take, honestly. So yeah. So, but we're saying there's like, oh, have there been violent responses against people like making the videos? Because I wouldn't expect that. But yeah, I guess since I haven't actually like read anything about the whole situation, there's I only have like little snippets, little tidbits. This image has me fucked up. Yeah. It's for the cleavage, well, testicle cleavage. Kick down the door of the. Oh wow. Yeah. So that's like. So like, yeah, so weird internet doofuses are trying to like jump on the bandwagon and trying to, you know, get things spread around, but now it's like causing like a like unprompted or unnecessarily excessive violent responses from the local police force, right? Sounds like everyone just seems like they're being, well, maybe not in different capacities. Everyone's being shitty. In some capacity, like I just how Elgaso describes, you know, calling them like, you know, clout chasing internet dudes. It's like, do they really care about the situation, or are they just trying to, you know, get more clicks, get more views? You know, that's of course, you know, very unflattering. But the fact that there's like all this over the top shit happening also to them, I don't know. It seems like it's a whole fucking mess, like a whole goddamn melting pot of awful. Let's get the MS Paint challenge done, by the way, because. For one thing, the longer the screen is on, or the image is on screen, the more this will just kind of make me generally uncomfortable, and the more it'll make me want to like shift around in my seat to offset the psychic damage this is dealing to my brain and or my testicles. And then we can get back to the games. But thank you to Farsight for this redemption. Let's fucking do this thing. 3 minutes, recreate this thing. we're gonna do it. And the nice thing is that we have a mannequin fella that we can maybe try to include it and try to accentuate their features, quote unquote, with this image recreation. So here we go, coming in hot in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. In fact, I'm gonna give myself a little bit more room. We're gonna go. Burp, burp, burp. So, actually, let's go a little bit further. So we'll say thick thighs, save lives. That's right. So we got that right from the get-go. And it goes down a little bit, maybe a little bit exaggerated in its going downness, but that's fine. And it comes down like this. Oh God. All right. All right. There we go. Get the little ringy ding dings. The dimensions of this are a little bit fucked. It's 1 ball. And it's 2 ball. Yeah, I realize, yeah, some of these details are not going to be exactly 1-to-1, but that's fine. You don't come here for artistic perfection. You come here for... Actually, sometimes I wonder why people do come here. I guess I can't answer for you. What? Who are you people? I guess I can't assume. But however you're here, it's probably not for artistic brilliance. It's probably because it's probably some measure of pity, like, oh my god, he's playing video games, he's trying to be entertaining, what a fucking dingus. And or befuddlement. Maybe your browser is broken and it only goes to one like web address, and you're like, man, when I open my internet, it goes to Alex's stream, and I just don't understand what's happening. But I mean, fucking if I know, I don't know what's going on. So we just kind of roll with it. That'd actually be the funniest explanation. It's like, why do you guys watch here? Alex, I don't even like your stream. I just, there's nothing else to do. I open my internet, just this is what it does. And then I'm here, man. Oh, we don't have a teal. We'll do like a light blue. Do like a light blue. It's good enough. Good enough. So surround the balls. Surround the balls as you do. As you do. Bloop. Bloop. And we'll do, yeah, we'll say it's like golden rings. Basically, there's basically Sonic the Hedgehog rings going on here, obviously. Do nice and dark ballulars. Very good, very good. Light blue here. We actually have a time. Well, I don't have time. I don't have extra time a lot in times like this. So we'll do whatever that brand is, that tag, like V, S, and J. So we'll do boop, boop, and S. Looks like a 5. Good enough. Good enough. And bam. Did I miss anything? I think we did good. I think we did all right. I made the dude's balls smaller. I didn't mean to make the dude's balls smaller. Oh, actually, no. I'll do this. There we go. If I like the noise. The noise notifications a little bit strange. We love the menus, Alex. Ah! Elgaso trying to say, Alex, the menus are so lame. But secretly, he loves it. He loves the menus. Like, he's like, you caught me. You caught me. I'm a menu fetishist. All these years, Alex. All these years, I try to give you shit for he thought my menu addiction was unhealthy. Turns out, he's an enabler. So people who are like hyped about the video. Interesting. Yeah, sounds like there's a strange number of layers to this whole story. I'm guessing it started off as a probably relatively simple news story that has since taken a weird number of twists and turns. I guess that's what causes people to like freak out with the conspiracy theories. Hold on, what's the lady's name? The anime lady, because this is the color scheme, right? Miku, Hatsune Miku. So Miku, ball, hammock. Yeah, the colors are Miku coded, which I don't know if that's the intention, but that's where my brain goes. I see that color of teal, and I see the little like that little like the ribbon in that pattern. I think Hatsune. There we go. There we go. Pop this to the Discord, by the way. Thank you to Farsight for the redemption. And the MSP Masterpieces channel. There it is, redeemed by Fart Sight himself. Actually, I started to say Fart Sight. And then I was surprised Pikachu face when it didn't work. Fart Sight, got him. I'm here for the cock. We want to see you hang dong. Oh, this is like a subtle way of trying to say, Alex, you should wear these when you stream. For all you know, I'm wearing them right now, and you would have no way of knowing. Unless I, like, wear them on my chin. Or the beard, maybe. You want to see them balls dangle? You want to see them nice and secure, nice and warm and snug, pushed up nice and tight. That's right. They lift and separate. That's right. They lift and separate. They get a far set for that redemption. Oh, and also, here's my socials page. If anybody listening in is like, dude, that MS Paint was so cool. I want to look at that image more and have unchristian thoughts about them. Or if you want to see other MS Paint disasters, such as that one, they're all out there. They're all in the Discord server. And if you want to join the Discord server, there it is. Join the Discord server. It is in that Linktree page that has all of my stuff, including my social media links and other things. But the Discord server is the big one, especially if you're an enjoyer of the MS Paint challenges. And if you're a hater of the MS Paint challenges, I can't say I blame you. They're usually not so... They don't turn out so great, but they're fun to do. They're fun for me, at least. Conspiracies do happen, and you're exactly correct. Yes, they do happen. But turning a conspiracy on someone who thrives on attention does seem like an odd way... what is it? The Streisand effect? It seems like a guaranteed way for things to blow out of proportion. Because, yeah, you're exactly right, Augusto. Conspiracies do happen. And, I mean, you know, do I believe every conspiracy theory that I come across? Of fucking course not. But, you know, we'd be deluding ourselves if we were to think that they never happen. Just how it goes. For bored people. Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot said about how conspiracy theories... Well, rather, the kind of person that, like, seeks them out and, like, thrives on them is like, oh, man... The powers that be don't really want you to do this. What they really mean is this. It comes from a very understandable and like human emotion where, you know, we're all being exploited. We're all being taken advantage of. And there's a lot of things we just can't control in life. So the idea of feeling like you've got all the answers and no one else has to figure it out. But bro, I got it, bro. I cracked the code, bro. I can see in the Matrix. No one else gets it, but I get it, bro. It's a great way to feel like you're in control. And I don't want to say that like every conspiracy theorist is a deluded madman, but like there's kind of an understandable, like, I don't blame them. I don't blame them for feeling, hey man, this sucks. How do I have like some control over things that which I really can't control? I don't know. I get it. I get how that can happen. If it was like a real shit, yeah, that's a fair point too. If it was like some real fucked up shit, some fucking like, yeah, like Blackwater shit, then yeah, you're right. Certain people would be disappeared forever. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Or yeah. Oh no, he reached for the gun, or oh no, he died of a heart attack in custody. He was 23 years old and perfectly healthy. Yeah, heart attack, sorry. Yeah, there's that part of it too. Yeah, mysterious. Oh, how convenient. A convenience. Oh no. Oh man. Too real, man. Too fucking real. Anyway, thank you again to Farsight for the redemption. Let's get back into the games. We have a challenge. Shall I attempt the challenge? Not only will I attempt, I will succeed. He said confidently before eating shit. Okay, I got spoiled on the range. Ouch. Of my cool. Oh god. Oh, I'm getting shit on. Oh god. That cool fireball spell. The range of that thing was so nice. And now I am lacking that range, and I'm feeling sad about it. I'll still claim the guy. I hate to say it, but this Firewalker thing has been woefully disappointing because the health gain is neat, but it happens not very often. And I think they have to die from the effect, not dying while the effect is active. That's kind of disappointing. I wish I could switch back, but I cannot switch back once the run is begun. Unless we find another one of those little selection spots, but we haven't seen him yet. Let's go ahead and open this up. Because I don't know if I know what this pedestal is. I'm about to get learned. Let's find out. Upgrade blessing. Or upgrade... Well, actually, hold on. So I can't upgrade the shrine, obviously, but... Pick one blessing. Well, this is actually not a great blessing. Let's come back later. So I'm going to get more for sure. More where that came from, absolutely. I do kind of like how we still have a sword equipped, but it's a spear. The spear that we're wielding, but it's like very clearly a sword. I still like it. I like it. Let's head back this way and let's continue then the route we started to go on. Oh wait, unless there's something else. Unless there's another direction we can go from here. There might have been. I didn't explore all the way up this way. Alright, so I can't afford this one, obviously, but whatever that pedestal is, or not pedestal, a monolith. That monolith is, it is something fancy schmancy. Stand still while in a deathly spot. The way to the cemetery shall it be wrought. Deathly spot. Probably the graveyard, right? We get back to that graveyard area. We'll stand still somewhere around it and see what happens. I can indeed continue north. Oh, these are deadly lads. Ow. The little invisible nonsense is some bullshit. So I'm going to try to watch. Like, so he's going to die of the flames. I said confidently. Being full of shit. He did not die of the flames. Deflames! Deflame! Ah! Shit. So they fucking teleport. And they're a bunch of cheaters. Ah! Dude, I missed the range of that fireball so much. I miss being able to snipe with that fucker. So they like, some things are dropping health. These little teleporting fuckos. Oh, I gotta kill all the sunflowers. We saw the one hint that said, kill all the sunflowers. Which makes me sad, because I like sunflowers. That's Gracie's favorite flower. Well, she's not watching right now. This will make her sad. Oh. That's actually pretty nice. Yeah, I got plenty of this stuff. Let's fucking do it, baby. Do it up. Make the bottles more efficient. They heal 10 per... Oh, not 10%, just 10 more health. Still good, though. That's right, you can just dash through it, too. But do that like, big swing. Yeah. Yeah. That's the good stuff. It's like, kill all the sunflowers. A cool thing will happen. What will the cool thing be? I'm actually not sure. But some kind of secret shall be revealed. Something here? Oh, okay. Not like a mysterious secret. Just grab it and we're good. Does the statue have anything? Presumably not yet. We're looking for a creek. We're looking for a withered tree. We're looking for a deathly spot. Presuming a graveyard. There's little like little baby bodies of water, but nothing that resembles a creek. Also, you know, growing up in Southern Illinois, it's not a southern state, but like there's some southern instances it kind of inherits. Down in Southern Illinois, they don't call it a creek, they call it a crick. Call it a crick. Full health enemies are struck on hit. Struck on hit. Divine swords. Okay. Okay. Cool. Put that on this guy, I guess. Yeah. That's neat. So if they're full health and I attack with that guy, that'll do some little bit of extra juice. You a fella? I can recharge. Oh, that's kind of nice. Extra heals. Only 5. That's nothing. Sweet deal, man. Oh, shit. Speaking of which, I should go back a few screens because there was that one bottle I never grabbed. Let's grab that real quick because there was a free one I didn't grab. A freebie. Go back and grab the freebie. Or was it... Wait, hold on. Was it down here? Yes. Grab that one. Cool, because I used one earlier. Might as well. Might as well. But that, in fact, you can pay him 5 to give you a recharge. I'm guessing it probably increases in cost every time you pay him. So the first time it's 5, the second time it's like 15, and then 30, and blah, blah, blah. That's what I would imagine. Oh, wait, was that a one-time offer? Huh. Well, oh, or maybe there's not an offer right now because we already have the charges as full. Maybe it doesn't show the part in the UI unless you have an extra bottle charge that needs to be refilled. So we'll come back here when, not if, but when we find ourselves in a spot. Ow. So he died for the fire specifically. Yeah, whereas that dude died from my standard damage. Oh! Fucked. Yeah, the supercharged guys are big scary. You know what? Use the ult. Bam. It's a shame, though, because when you use the ult, you can still take damage. So the ult does not give you iframes. Oh, shit. So it's like you use the ult, and the animation takes a moment, but, like, get the fuck out, because you're still in the scary zone. Drink from the well. I wonder if that is a not guaranteed effect. Hopefully the water is good. If it's all poisony and gross, then that'll be not good. Path up north. Ooh, one of these. I wonder if it's only a matter of time before we get a mimic in one of these. And you open the chest and it starts to attack you. Chalice. Cast your spell for free when you hit an enemy with your sword. And I assume when they mean sword, they mean just your weapon, because I use a spear instead of a sword. That's actually quite good. Actually quite good. Able to drop bottles. I mean, they're able to. Are they likely to? It's extremely rare, but it can happen. Max health goes up by 15%. Not even like a raw number, but just 15%. So that means as you find other upgrades that give you health increases, it grows with you. That's really neat. It's only a 6% chance. That's not much, but it could get spicy. Oh, by the way, curses enemies with poisoned. Yeah, why the hell not? Make them on fire and on poison. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? It's a really cool little game, man. I'm digging this a lot so far. This scratches my action RPG Diablo kind of look and feel. That scratches that itch very well. Reminds me a lot of Drova and Pale Coins, other cool action RPGs we've played lately. Now, Drova and Pale Coins, neither of those were roguelikes. Oh, just health restore, nice. Neither of those were roguelikes. Those were more just kind of by the numbers action RPGs, but still, the presentation and look and feel is familiar, and I love that. Ah. Guys, just keep on fucking swinging, man. Goddamn. Eagle Talon. It's smacked. Oh, I got smacked. Bam. So now that goes on for another couple seconds. Oh, they have like that big spread shot. Yeah, I don't like that spread shot. Get it out of here. Another one. Boop. I think I like to think I'm starting to kind of get the idea of the ward. You almost kind of have to spam it a bunch. And I keep forgetting you get 3 casts of it per combat area, which is actually pretty dang good. So you can really flood an area with that flame if you're moving around a lot. So earlier I was saying like, oh, I don't love it. But now I'm kind of thinking, you know, I just have to like really be moving. Like really be moving to properly get the most bang for my buck. The bang per buck ratio being encouraged. The door does not budge. It never does. It never budges. Never budge. And cleanse that one. I'm curious what's in that little well. That willy well. By the way, this is a deathly spot. Stand still. I said stand still in a deathly spot, or in a dead-looking spot. This is a graveyard. But is it the graveyard? I don't know. Can I, oh, you know what? We can look back at the clues. That's so nice. I don't have to just go by memory. We've concluded. Oh, no, we have not concluded this. We conclude the grayed out ones. So look for the withered tree where the waters entwine. And a deathly spot. Yeah, okay. And I think the withered tree will be over this way. So we're kind of going the opposite direction of where I suspect that will be. Deathly spot. Probably not that one. So it stood still for a minute. Nothing happened. The door does not budge. No, of course it doesn't. Of course. Oh, I did find some stuff, by the way. So we already have that one. Increases knockback. Oh, an eagle talent. It's a talisman. Double damage or increased damage against distant enemies. That's going to be hard for us because distant. Well, we don't know how far distant an enemy has to be considered distant. We know this, of course, has decent range, but it's still a melee weapon. This does not have great range. These do okay. Release lightning on hit. That could get obnoxious for here. Oh, wait. Oh, that's not a rune. That's a talisman. Okay. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna say that's not gonna be all that helpful right now. If I randomly had a free slot, I might maybe put that there, but I think I'd want to use that one instead. Yeah, the knockback thing is neat, I suppose. We poison them, and if they're... How much does wounded mean? Below half health. That could be cool. Release lightning on hit. And this, of course, doesn't do much damage, so that could potentially get, like, very sparky. It could cause that to proc a lot, which would be pretty cool. We're just experimenting and just trying to find what looks and feels right. Alright. Alright, I'm ready. Put me in, coach. Oh, we got the 6% cast. Oh! I thought for a moment... I thought maybe they could... I thought maybe only I could get them and they couldn't reach me, but why would I think such a thing? They can hit through walls? Oh my god. Hiya. Get fucked. Oh, big. Corpse fingy. Yeah, we're getting fingered, that's right. It's a finger in good time. It's finger fucking good. Is that something? Nope, okay. There was a heal right there. Took a bit more damage than I would have preferred. Bloop. 5 health, it's not much. You get the chance for them to drop heals, and they drop a heal, it's not much, but it's something. And break those at least. Another combat challenge. Another anvil. Not unlike the one that we saw back at the camp. And again, when I see the one at the camp, it makes me think if there's wonder if there's an NPC there we're supposed to rescue or bring there so we can use that thing. Also, I should have mentioned earlier, this game is in early access. This is an early access game, so you know, there's maybe some stuff that's not fully implemented. Yeah, we have an overabundance of the essence, so I'll grab that for now. Better energy gain, so we get the spell casting back quickly, which is nice. We saw that shatter pop up a couple times. It was actually pretty neat. I don't know how good the effect is. I'm assuming that's what that was. Or... yeah, I think it was the shatter effect. Or maybe it was the divine sword thing. I don't know. We were seeing that, like, some kind of cool, like, AoE effect when we cast this spell a couple times. And we did see it get cast once earlier with our melee hit. So that 6% chance, I mean, it's only 6%, but it's better than 5%. Increase damage, but take more ooh, now we've seen that once before. The damage you deal is a lot. 50% more damage is pretty nice, but taking 20% more, that adds up real quick. I will... hold on. Begin the challenge. Hoop, hoop, bam. Is he poisoned? Oh, he's poisoned from the other thing. Yeah. Ow, shit. Oh my god, things are popping up. Oh, it's the spark electric thing. Yeah, that's what that is. Oh my fucking god. every tick. That's actually hilarious. Every tick of going across the fire was considered. Yeah, I see what was happening there. I see what was happening. You would think the fire's hurting me, but I don't think it is. Yeah, they said when they're wounded, when you get hit by any effect. So if they're at say 49% health, less than half health, and they do any sort of damage hit, that lightning emits, which I don't think hurts them, but it probably hurts dudes around them. So when they went like boop, 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 and just like walked across the fire, or I guess we're dashing across it, it caused it to tick a bunch of times, which was very funny to me. Holy crap, that was incredible. That's the kind of like goofy ass shit I love to see when it comes to roguelikes like this. It's kinds of moments where it makes some wild stuff happen and it looks hilarious. And maybe in ways the game is not necessarily expecting or even not prepared for, because it might lag shit a little bit, but it's very fun. Let's see what this one leads to. Ooh, we saw this area previously, so that opens us up. Oh, shit. Okay, that man came in swinging. Hup, hup, oh, fuck. Oh, get out of here. No, fuck. Oh, God, it's getting weird. Give me the health. Bam. Nice. Another one. I missed. The triple hit is not so bad. It's the fucking spread shot that fucks my entire butthole every time. More fire. Oh god, fast guy. Oh Jesus, it's getting weird. It always scares me. It jump scares me. I'm like, oh, what is that? Oh fuck. I keep thinking it's something bad, but it's good. It hurts the bad guys, but it scares me. It's scary. So we remember this area from before. I remember that shit. I remember. If there was stuff I didn't want, we could trade to this guy. And of course, that is a heal acquisition. Yes. think if I head south, that might lead me to that mini-boss battle. Maybe. Also, I did find a couple things. Uthika rune. Spider minions when killed. Huh. Damage increases with poison. Spider minions. So if we kill a spider with a thing... I'm sorry, kill an enemy with this thing, they'll release spiders. So... Causes burning. I would say we get kills with this pretty often. We'll say this causes burning now. Oh, yeah, we saw that one once before. The jitters. So now... Ooh, and it's a legendary. Legendary. So there's really no runes. If I had 2 runes I wanted to get rid of, the fella up top would be a nice way to recycle some of them. We definitely... I don't think I'm going to use this one anytime soon. Are there any that I'm kind of so-so on? First enemies with poison. That one's just hilarious. I love that one. Burning and knockback. The knockback one I think I can do without. And even the burning one, I mean... It just means more burning it. Because I think by default... Yeah, it does Fire Strike 5, so now it'll do 7, so it helps. But I think with the knockback one, I think I'd rather pump these in to the dude up here and see if we can get something cool out of it. Because, yeah, that's how he works. You pop 2 in, you get something neat. Yeah, I can't really see myself using the Rune of Jitters. Leaves trails of ice. Interesting, interesting. Well, I would say make them poison, and this one now is an ice and fire trail. Frost trail and fire trail. It's getting weird, man. Just getting weird. No complaints here, though. This is indeed the Iron Bastard. Talisman Forge. Iron Bastard. Should I just go and fight him? I mean, we have a lot of health. We could go a little further and try to find other things to juice ourselves up. But, I don't know. I mean, we have a pretty full slate here, so I mean, fucking go for it, man. Yeah, let's go for it. I think I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. Hoop. Ow. Hoop. Ow. The nice thing is I have much better range this time. Oh my god. I mean, his range is still fucking wild. Jesus Christ. Oh my fucking god. I did not have this much trouble getting out of that attack last time. Potion. I was saying earlier, it's like, oh yeah, I got this. And then I did not have this. So I go with the ult. I got the ult. Yeah. Get poisoned, idiot. Right, I'm gonna start using this once he's at lower than less than half. Doing it now. That way the shock thing starts happening. Oh, I thought it was gonna happen. Whoa, shit. The damage. There we go, there we go. Oh god. Jesus. Another one. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. He was getting so low. I was like, if I dodge out, I can heal. He meant to heal. But he fucking spammed his bullshit. Yeah, when he gets closer to death, he starts getting real wild with his projectiles. I was doing so good until I died. Classic case. But we have opened up more passages, and I have still a whole bunch of those guys to use. I started off feeling pretty unimpressed by the Firewalker, and by the end, I was starting to see the light and the fire, because we were making a lot of it happen. Let's get a whole bunch of, like, a whole slew of new stuff, and try a completely different build. This game is really cool, by the way. Like, as I'm going through more of it, at first I was like, oh, some abilities just seem better than others, but now it's like, man, you can actually do some pretty crazy shit with some of the spells and some of the runes and just some of the combinations you can find. It's actually pretty dope. It's pretty dope. We'll try a different weapon. Burning Heat of the Dragons. Ignites on hits. That's guaranteed fire damage. The damage itself is neat. I mean, that, of course, is much more damage, but, you know, it's kind of slow, and there's no combo to it. This one might have a combo. I'm gonna see, like, if there's any indication when something has, like, a proper combo on it. Ignites foes on hit. Here are strikes. So it's a 2-hit. Second strike has better crit hit chance. That actually sounds kind of sick. I might go for that one. I'm guessing it's like punchies. Like some monk shit right there. Frozen sight that sows the seeds of ice. Frost trail damage. Right. Does that mean it can apply frozen? Ice status, yeah, slow. Okay, so yeah, it can slow them. Okay, that's pretty good. Wave of toxic energy, so it poisons, and that's the one that doesn't do a ton of health, a ton of damage, but can steal life when it's a hit combo at least. I wonder how much it steals. Steals life and final hit, but it's apparently very fast too. I would say the lightning one sounds cool, or the Umbra one. Maybe the fire one, but the fire one sounds kind of basic. Let's go with this one. It sounds sick. In fact, I might just go... Should I just go all in on lightning shit? Beam of energy. Leave a trail of stuff behind you. Oh, evasion goes. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's pretty quick, but it's kind of sick, though. Crit damage. Big. I'll get that guy, and then... Let's see. For the spells, I have the sword one and the fire one. Go with this one or the frost fella. I kind of like that one. That gives you damage resistance for a little bit. We're going all in on a lightning build this time. We're mixing it up. Mixing up bigly. So weapon, lightning. Spell, lightning. Ward, I think we'll do the ice one. Like the armor that it gives you. This one was cool. At first I was kind of so-so on it, but then after a while I was like, alright, it's starting to pop off a little bit. And this one also electric. So it's a 2-hit combo. It's kind of short range, but actually not too short. And listen, I know a thing or two about being short. We only have one use... Wait, hold on. We only have one use of the ward? That's surprising. Seems odd. Because we used this one once before. Or we've had it once before, rather. I'm not going to use the ult right now, because I mean, I guess I can. I mean, we'll recharge it pretty quickly anyway. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised to only get the one charge for this room. But it's probably fine, though. Just nothing here. If I wanted to, we could enter elsewhere. And you know what? Maybe I will. There's one other direction we could enter into the fray. Wait, did I explore this all the way? I did. Yeah, we explored all that. Wait, is this a deathly spot? If I stand still? Are you a deathly spot, according to this journal? And a deathly spot, he's a skull fella. Nah, it's not him. There might be some deathly spots and also some withered trees where waters entwine. Let's go up this one. Oh, wait. What? I thought it was a genius to tell me this is not a thing. Look at this, like, cool-looking thing. Oh, maybe it's like a gate for a portal. I thought if you went, like, exited this way, it pops into the portal, or into the forest or something. I don't know. Is this a withered tree? I mean, there's no waters entwining. There's waters that go around it, kinda, but I wouldn't call it waters entwining. Yeah, I thought this was a path. It's not Jack Dick. Well, that's okay. That's okay. We'll just take the usual route then. So the range is, of course, not amazing. But the crit... Oh, man, that crit and the knockback is pretty sick, too. Yeah, that knockback is kind of got the goods. Also, I love the reach of this thing, man. Speaking of reach, as I say that word... Oh, well, actually, the range is not as good as the fireball. The fireball has incredible range. Ow. So this one's range not quite as good. So not quite as good, but it's a couple of them, which is neat. A couple of projectiles, that is. Coin purse. Look at some of the things we got just now. In this first combo, we already found a couple neat things. It's all familiar. Eventually, I'm going to kill this fucking guy. Eventually, it's going to happen, man. Increases range. So right now, my range is good. So yeah, if I stand on this little pebble and attack, like reaches the barrier Like the edge of that little plank of wood. Bam. So now, it seems the same. So, I think attack range might only be for projectiles, specifically. Attack size, I think, is the one we want for our melee weapon. So yeah, because 100%, right? That should be a significant difference. Stand there. Yeah, it seems like it's the same. I mean, maybe, actually, you know what? Maybe I see a little difference. I guess I see a small difference. However, it's the end of that bridge versus here. Huge. Like, enormous difference. Okay, like to drop essence. 75% drop rate? That's crazy. It's crazy good. That is delicioso. Muy delicioso. Which routes do I want to take? We have more of these things to unlock, and there was a couple things we saw on the left. If I take the left path, it's quicker to get to the boss. We'll go take the right-hand path, and we'll keep an eye out for that withered tree and the deathly spot. Withered tree and the deathly spot. Ah, yes, I too like that Harry Potter book. Big crit. All right. A frosty boy. Getting frosty. Oh, we're slowing them down, too. We're also slowing the game down. There's a lot of shit going on. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. That two-hit combo is, like, so delicious. How the second hit is almost always a crit. Not always, no, but frequently is oh fuck, is a good crit. And has crazy knockback. That is delicious. That was also delicious. Oop. Another coin purse. Oh my god. That's actually crazy. It's not that hard of a talisman to find, but just double, well, 150% chance increased drop rate of essence happening. So that basically means, yeah, double and a half% chance. Twice as likely and then some. A burst of stars. Cool. Put that on this guy, I suppose. Is that on hit? No, it's on attack. It's only, like, at the origin point, which is good. It could be funnier on this one. I don't know. It could, maybe it's, like, maybe only on collision. It could potentially get funny if that's on collision. The chain of attacks. Yeah. We might just play it saving. We'll try it once with it on the ward, and if it doesn't proc the way we want it to, we'll just put it on the good old melee attack. Good old-fashioned melee attack. What's this guy? Can upgrade a talisman. Or I could make the thing even more effective by spending big, but I can't afford big. No, I don't like that one. I don't want that one. That one scares me. That one's scary. Or, yeah, the Tree of Life. We've done that one already. Open the door. Can't do it. No matter how good of an Ericondo impression any of us can do, it still won't open. Is there a talisman that I would just love to increase, or to level up? I would say not yet. I would say not yet. We'll come back here, though. We'll come back. All right. Is it getting the star thing? Maybe? Oh, Jesus. Ow. Oh my god, stop with the projectile bullshit. It seems like it's, yeah, it's when they're frozen and on hit. But that's the thing, it's only when it's on hit if it's like something else, basically. So in that case... They're on there, yeah. So it's on every swing I do. Bam! There we go. More of the essence goodies. Goodies. Is that a rune? That is a rune of guilt. No guilt here. What's this? It's shiny. Oh, wait. Is this what? Oh, no. It was, these are no, withered trees, but it needs to be where waters in fly. And I was gonna say, I just used my ultimate, so shit. Oh, 6-0! Oh! Sorry, I got scared. 6-7 jump scare. It scared me. Where waters entwine. Ooh. Oh yeah, I can definitely afford this one. This is our first time getting to one of these fellers here. For upgrading runes. Ooh. It's got a lot of essence out of that one. Wait. Oh no, I misunderstood. Okay, so those are for talismans. These ones are for runes. I got it mixed up. Max health. I got plenty. Oh shit, and if I use these, we got the even better 6-9 number. So we started with funny number, and now we got even better number. Where I come from, 6-9 is the real funny number. Alright, so that's for upgrading runes. That one down there is for talismans. I mean, we could upgrade one of these, but I don't know. The essence drop rate is nice, but it's not exactly like it's not a deal breaker or a deal maker for that matter. I think I'll wait for like a really good talisman. For the runes though, lightning bolts. Sure, why the fuck not? Stars and lightning. Or double stars. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Is it doing double? I think it is. How much damage do these do? There was the guy at the very start. I guess we could walk back to the scarecrow at the very start. And that's lame. It's getting kind of late, so I can't really go much later. We'll just keep going. I'd be curious to know how much damage these do. Clearly, the lightning bolt does more damage, so that's what we're gonna use. And that's there's Young War Crimes. What's up, bud? Thank you for joining in, man. Thanks for that raid. We're playing Cursemark. I'm really impressed by this game so far. I'm really having a good time. We have a mostly lightning build. If you're familiar with this game, we have a mostly lightning build. In previous build attempts with this game, I've like diversified. We'd have like the divine weapon and the fireball spell and the lightning ult and the poison ward or something like that. But this is the first run where I've like mostly coalesced around one, or in this case, a second, but mostly one element. And it's actually worked out pretty well because we just found a generate lightning bolts attached to our weapon. So that could be pretty sweet. Anyway, this game is really cool. I'm really digging it. It's my first time playing it, and I'm really impressed by it. It's very funsies. Do a quick shout out to what Young War Crime's been up to. Doing some just chatting. Were you also playing this game, or are you familiar with it? Because it is a good one. It's my big recommendation. Big recommend if you're into these kinds of roguelike action RPGs kinds of games. It's really neat. There's a rune we can upgrade. Ooh, you know, I might even upgrade this one. Even more lightning bolts. Should I just do it, or should I wait? I'm just gonna do it. Upgrade it. Bam. So now it's big lightning, which is to say double lightning. Yeah, so our melee weapon just got even sicker, dude. Hell yeah. By the way, Young War Crimes, thank you again for that raid. And when people raid, I am always excited to ask if there's any clips you want to share, because you've done me a solid. You raided me. That's super neat. The least I can do is to say, hey, how can I, like, pay you back? How can I ensure that you brought your folks to me? How can I nudge my folks to check you out? Best way to do that is to say if there's any clips of yours you wanted to share with us, you're welcome to post in the chat. That way, you know, the people that were already here, they get a little sneak peek of what your content is like. You know, you bring your folks to me, I bring my folks to you. We get that cross-pollination, make our communities kiss. No kiss. No, it's a good old time. It's a good old time. I really appreciate that raid. I'm gonna pop this one. Actually, no, I'll pop that one here. Because we did see if you attack while that frost effect is active, it'll still cause the stars to pop out. So that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Doing a little testarino. I got you. The offer's on the table. Offers on the table. If there's any clips of yours you want to share, you can be my guest. Pop in the chat. We'll all watch it together. Put up on the big screen. It's a good old time, man. It's a good old time. What's my favorite fruit? Honeydew is a respectable choice. That is an enlightened and respectable choice. Me and my heart of hearts, man, I want to say something weird. I want to be like dragon fruit. I want to say something weird and be like, whoa, this guy's so cool. He loves, you know, fucking, I don't know, star fruit, you know, something weird. But man, I'm just such a basic bitch. I'm just a strawberry guy, dude. I'm just a strawberry guy, and you know, you might think to yourself, you know, this Hobbit guy, he seems so cool, so worldly. You know, what a neat guy he must be. Surely he's not some basic strawberry bitch. Bro, I'm a basic strawberry bitch. I mean, I enjoy many fruits. I've yet to meet a fruit I really didn't enjoy. Happy Pride Month, by the way. Happy Pride. I've yet to meet a fruit I didn't enjoy. Oh, I don't want to go back this way. Herp derp. I mean, I enjoy pineapple, orange, apple. I mean, kiwi's great. I don't know. They're all good. They're all good. But yeah, gun to my head. I'm a basic strawberry bitch, man. No Clippies yet? Oh, you like only just recently got into it, so less than a week into getting the streams. Well, welcome to Twitch, Young War Crimes. That's exciting, man. I hope you're having like a fun time, kind of getting the ball rolling. I'm an old aging gamer. I'm an old aging streamer. I'm one of these graybeards. I've been on Twitch since like, I think technically 2013, 2012, 2013 was when I made my account. I've been on YouTube since 2009 though, so I'm a fucking like ancient, like fucking walking, like shambling corpse at this point. But no, I got my start on YouTube way back in the day, and then jumped to Twitch. And now I do both. I do Twitch and YouTube, but just as a hobby, obviously. I'm not some big shot. I'm just some fucking dude. But I've been doing it for a while. It's a fun hobby. I mean, you know, I'm sure you've heard plenty of people say like it's a cool hobby. It can also be, you know, it can feel like a grind sometimes. You know, sometimes, you know, it can feel not good if you know, it's like if it like feels frustrating. Oh man, you know, like the numbers are not good, or you know, I put a lot of effort into the stream or this video and no one popped in. Like there are times where it can be a little bit of an ego hit to the ego a little bit, but it's a fun hobby. It's my favorite hobby. It's my favorite thing to do when I've got free time. Something I really enjoy. Yeah, give me more of that essence. Let's do it. Do it, man. Oh, what? Hold C. Hello? Can I not afford it? I got 70 of the juice. Hold C. Am I not pressing C good enough? There it goes. I was like, what am I doing here? There's one called... What's that one? Cherimoya. It's a custard apple. I've never heard of that kind of apple before. When it comes to apples, I'm a big Honeycrisp enjoyer. Big Honeycrisp guy right here. I will acknowledge Honeycrisp is probably like wildly sugary and probably not very healthy. But I love it. I love me a big fucking juicy ass Honeycrisp. Love that shit. Cracked mirror. 15% chance. I mean, that's nice. I might use that on the boss battle. Babe. We could upgrade it and make it 30%. I might hang on to that because we have a talisman upgrade station. That one might be good for the talisman upgrade station. Oh, stream elements. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, dude, that shit sucks, Young Crisp or Young War Crimes. I'm sorry to hear that. I had I actually just reinstalled Windows last week. I've been having a recurring Windows 11 blue screen issue. I know, a Windows user with blue screen problems. I'm so unique. I'm so special. Please pray for me. 1 like equals 1 prayer. I'm just kidding. I know I'm not. Everybody has these kinds of problems from time to time. But in trying to resolve it, I got frustrated and just fucking nuked my C drive and reinstalled Windows. And it didn't fully fix the problem, but I think it's better. And I had to reset up my fucking, like, my digital mixer that I use for my microphone. I had to reset up OBS. It actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but I like forgot how much of a pain in the ass it is to set some of these things up because I hadn't really had to fuck with them in a while. So yeah, it's not the same obviously, but I've had to go down that route of setting things either up for the first time or setting them back up, and it's like, yeah, man, that shit can be fucking infuriating. Yeah. Yeah, just fight with like sound alerts. Yeah, I use Streamlabs for my sound alerts, and but that's the thing though. I only have like a few of them, and I don't really like do a whole lot. Like I know there's folks that have the channel point integrated sound alerts where you throw 100 channel points or 100 bits or what have you. You know, whatever your chosen currency is, either the free stuff or the premium stuff, and it causes like there's the blurp, I think is what it's called. Blurp is a integration that some streamers use. I don't use any of that. I just use the basic shit. But so my sound alert setup is pretty minimal in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, I understand how that goes though. The reason I'm standing still is because there's a hint we got. Standing still in a deathly spot. Standing still in a deathly spot, mate. Like, is this a deathly spot? There's skeletons. We already had another secret on this bridge. That's probably not it. That's probably not it. So, but I'm looking for things that might allude to some of these secrets that I'm seeking. Yeah, it's not an actual apple. It's just in the name, though. Yeah, that makes sense. Kind of like how a crab apple isn't actually a crab. There you go. Conspiracy dispelled. I like the little. I wonder if the red means. Actually, what does the red mean? The little red arrow. Maybe it means like entrance to a new zone, basically. Yeah, nothing else here. I think up and to the right is going to be what I suspect is the graveyard, and that might be the deathly spot. Oop. These fast boys are fast boys. Oop. Get the fuck out of here. And oh, you know what? I should use this thing. And that guy scares me. Oh, big knockback. Big fucking knockback. And also big crit. I fucking launched him in the goddamn stratosphere. That man's gone forever. Launched him into space. The motherfucking, what's the name of this game? Cursemark space program. Alive and well. That man fucking flew out of there. Good lord. He was on a fucking space mission. Put him on the Artemis missions. There you go, man. Area cliff. Actually went pretty well. The bridge to and fro. We did that one earlier. I could cleanse this one. This is, I think, another rune upgrade station. Oh, shit. You know what? I know exactly where we need to go. We need to go to the village. We can go to the village. I think that's, yeah, the Ashford town, which is actually coming up pretty hot here. We have a bajillion essences to spend. I would say that's the place to spend them, baby. I go left here. That takes me to the, yeah. Oh, that's actually nice, too. If you hover over, it even tells you what's there. So weapon slot upgrade. Oh, baby. So it tells you straight up, like, what each thing is. And here, it's a rune forge. Right. I'm going to save my tears. Which sounds fucking weird. But yeah, I'm going to save these things for a moment. Yeah. The screen shake on the hit is a little bit obnoxious. I might lower that just a little bit at some point. Just because we're doing a lot of hits. That again. Just trying to, like, kill these guys quickly. And that knockback is so tasty. There was that rune we had last time that I never actually used. That it had increased knockback. That would be delicious to put on this fucker. Make that guy extra juicy. Now, we could say, give us even more range. So now this thing can reach for goddamn ever. Deals increased damage against enemies who've hit you. Ooh. That's pretty neat. Who hit you? Who hit you? So, I like both of these. But that 40% damage is pretty hard to disagree with. That'd be so good against the boss, too, man. Oh, man. We should put it on something for sure. I think I'll put double stars on this one. 40% damage, man. 40% damage. That's delicious. Could put it on this one. Could also put the star. You know what? I'm kind of curious. If I put the stars on that, is that on the projectile cast point? Or is it on, like, where it lands? I guess I don't know. It goes too far, yeah. We know for sure it works on the Frostfall. I'll just put it there. Just put it there. I could open up this. This, of course, is a... yeah, I can just look at the map. That's a talisman forge, so a talisman upgrade station. Yeah, I mean, I might upgrade this one. Especially if we can get to the boss battle. That could be really good against the boss battle. Because his projectiles are capital B bullshit. Oh, I went the wrong way. Actually, that's okay. Oop. Big damage. Another mirror. Big damage. And then they, of course, pop on death. Dude, we are just going nuts on this. Another one. Oop. Yeah. Ow. Oh my god, that's so much damage. Why is that so much damage? That's so not cool. So not cash money. Okay, we got there. A little bit messy on that one, but we got there. We've already used this station. Oh, right. This was the gnarled tree that I was thinking. Now, we recharged our ultimate. Where the waters converge. I mean, I wouldn't call this, like, waters converging. Is there like one big tree? It's like, I don't know. Oh! It's... The clues you find are like region specific. Oh, okay. That changes things. I thought for sure this was going to be it. Okay, so it's somewhere in this realm. It does lower things at least, or simplify things rather. Withered tree, where the waters in Twinglify. Or health? Yes, please. Boop. We T-bow. A little T-bow action. There we go. More max health, which is good. There's a shop. Is it the same shop as before? Nope, it's different stuff each time. Leaves trails of ice. Trails of flame. So right now... Or someone already does ice. That would just increase the trails of ice. Which would be neat. I don't know. How expensive is it? Ice trail... No, that's the Jitters one. 12. It's not cheap. I might come back here. Because those aren't terrible. I don't love them, but they're not terrible. I might come back here. What I want to first do, though, is go to the town. Out on the town, baby. Whoop. Yep. Shit. I shouldn't have activated that right there. It was spicy. Whoop. Range attack is so good. Oh, fuck. When I heard myself say that range attack's so good, all I could think was, ice cream's so good. And I realized that's a dated reference, but there was a period of time where the whole NPC TikTok thing was a real searing hot meme. For understandable reasons. It was kind of stupid. It was a weird thing. It was a weird point in history, man. Ow! Bop, bop, bop. Ow. Why are you being mean? Stop being mean, bro. Be nice. So we have a bunch of things for opening these doors. Now we know for sure that is a... Actually, I guess I can just mouse... Well, I guess I can't mouse over to see what exactly it is. I think that is a weapon shrine. That's a one-time use. I mean, I guess all these are one-time uses, aren't they? There's none of these things are like permanent upgrades. Okay, so maybe this was not as amazing as that was going to be. I'm curious what these are. Oh, that's expensive, though. It means it could be really good. Maybe it's runes? See? Senor? Oh, it's the arcane, the astral tier thing. Yeah, that's actually very good. That's very good. That's really nice. We found a couple of things. Another mirror, of course. Increased chance for crit. Yeah. Ooh, although this one already has like a good crit chance, right? That's the thing. If it's already doing crits a bunch, let's put it on here for now. Oh, this is electrified. Just put it on more stuff. I mean, you know, this already caused us electrified. That'll be even more. Some more... Another word charge. I don't know if I necessarily need more of those. 3 is already generally enough. I'm not spamming it, like, constantly. I think I'll take the weapon shrine. So I have to spend the money to get into the shrine room. Spend the money on the shrine itself. But 20% damage increase. Big. Big, and also the opposite of small. Say max health increase. That's a thingy. I have exactly enough to afford it. Do I dare do it? I do. I do dare do it. Whetstone. Sword damage go up. Yeah. You know what? We found the talisman to upgrade. We did it. We did it, team. We found the talisman to upgrade. And we have the juice for it. Oh, shit. Maybe we don't. Maybe it costs essence. I guess I don't know what it costs. So the talisman for... Here, let's just go back to where we came then. Well, actually, no. I think we can actually cut through here. I go south for the winter. Okay, this does not cut through. We haven't been here in this run. Oh, fuck. Another one. Oh, that was good. That was a bad guy. I got scared. Use this thing again. Give me that. I mean, the damage sucks, but at least we got the armor to help protect us. There's the brittle one again. Didn't I already just get that one earlier? Oh, big. I like how we were able to kind of stop his rampage. So those guys get very combo-y, and it gets extremely big and scary. Is this the deathly spot? Is this a deathly spot? It feels deathly. Oh. Oh, no. Upgrade. Oh, that's the one I should have used. That's fine. That's fine. So if I can save up 4 of these things, or 20 of these things, then he would upgrade all of our blessings. Is this a deathly spot? It's a graveyard. Stand still while in a deathly spot. I guess it's not deathly enough, man. It's not deathly enough, I guess. Damn. Which one is this one? This is a blessing shrine. Okay. I think it's to enhance a blessing. So I want to get back to that. Yes, so go to the right. We've already been here, so we shouldn't have to do any combat arenas. So we haven't opened that one. Where was it then? There was something I like unlocked but didn't actually use. I think let's go back the way we came. I think we'll happen upon it soon. Because we unlocked it, but then we didn't use it. As I said, we'll need to come back for this because there's better stuff ahead. And now we have said better stuff. Is this guy up here? Yes, this is one of them. Upgrade a rune. Oh, didn't I already use this one? Yeah, remaining use is 0. We've already used this one. Okay. And then the next route over is the one that has the talisman. A chance to shatter on crit. Ooh, and of course this one crits a lot. Shatter on crit. And if they're frozen, it's even better. Oh, it's a chance to instantly shatter. Okay. Let's be real. That's cool. It's cool as hell, but it's not going to work on bosses. Instant kills on bosses, nah, that's illegal. That's an illegal gamer thought to even have. So let's remove that from our brain. It's still neat, but yeah, just not a priority. Do I want to upgrade this one? No, I don't want to upgrade it, but at least not yet. So now it's 80 sword damage, baby. Oh, baby. We are doing big numbers, and it's the opposite of small. That is so nice. So, I think there's at least one more of those elsewhere, so we could still go for the reflection chance one. I'm assuming that that like sword spell that guy casts at us, the boss that is, I'm assuming it's a spell, and I'm assuming it counts as a projectile. I'm running on assumptions here, but I'm assuming that's kind of what that's all about. In fact, we could go right to him, but I find it's probably in my best interest to use some of these things that I've accrued. Act out the challenge pedestal. There's more things to unlock. I mean, I guess I could just upgrade this guy, but yeah, there was like other passages that I was curious about. At the same time, though, actually, how's about this? How's about this? Let's get to the dude that sells recharges. Is that Luminary, maybe? There's a bottle jar there as well. Yeah. If nothing else, let's go for that. Actually, which is going to be just one to the left, right? Oh, no, that's from up here. So wait, we got a route around there. Let's get to him. We're going to need a health recharge anyway. And if there's any other kind of cool things we want to unlock along the way, then we will. But otherwise, we'll get our health restored, have full charges, and let's go right to the boss. Just to fucking deal with this guy. We know what that is. I'm gonna hold off a little bit. I'm more concerned about like opening up new directions. Opening up new like areas to check out. Opening up new paths, basically. Yeah, that one is a... Which one is this one? Blessing Shrine for increasing blessing. Which, you know... I wouldn't say say no to more damage. Oh, I almost missed this one. We did open this path last time. I do remember this. Precision and deadliness. Good chance and accuracy. It's just okay. I mean, it's good. I mean, it's good. Range and range. Chance to crit. Let's just do the one range one. Because that's probably enough. Actually, no, I'm wrong. Because it does penetrate. Increased range really would be helpful. It wouldn't be as good. You know what? It won't be as good against the boss battle. This will be better against the boss battle. Better crit chance. That's nice. Trying to really consider the boss battle. That is the big thing. In standard combat challenges, combat situations, it can be great, but otherwise not so much. I can't afford that one, obviously. So that is... his name is Mystic. Okay. That's what his name is. Weird name. Well, not a cool name like Super Hot, but that's, you know, that's a real gamer name right there. Big crit. Ow. Also big damage. Blast his ass. You as well. Retaliation. Ooh. Ow. Boop. That was very satisfying. I queued up the crit so I could fuck up that one guy specifically. That was delicious. That was scrumdiddlyumptious. This is... Oh, okay, I misremembered. That's the, replace your runes guy. I will take the drink. I could open that one for onesies. Is there something else here? That leads to the boss. There's an altar and a jar over yonder. The question now is, like, where do I spend my stuff? I do kind of want to head right to the boss and see what kind of trouble we can get into. And also with the curse mark getting higher, that of course means the enemies that spawn will continue to get scarier until we eventually are just getting overrun. So the longer we like fuck around and find out, the scarier things will get overall. So how's about this? I think I'll go ahead and do what I was kind of considering. Let's just upgrade fully an earlier station. So that way the next time we come through, we'll be like really, really ready to fuck some shit up. So I'm going to do a little bit of backtracking. Not too much, just a little bit of backtracking. Go to that earlier, maybe talisman station and upgrade that fully. So that way next time we come through here, we'll have like a quicker entrance ramp to really making things fancy schmancy. Let's do this one. This one right here. Actually, that only costs 2 to fully upgrade it. Sure, let's do it. Oh, and it's not a full upgrade, it's just a 1 upgrade. Which means another rune can be juiced. Does that mean I can take this? Oh, wait, no, rune, not talisman. Herp derp. Can I say even more lightning bolts? Or... I would suppose maybe. That's the thing, though. Or the retaliation damage thing, man. I mean, that's the thing, too. This lightning bolt one is great, but actually against the boss, like, he's gonna hit me, obviously. So, inevitably. So I might as well just go for that. We have 3 of these fuckers. Let's juice one of these guys up. 60%. If I could give myself 3, I would. I would if I could. So... Yeah, that'll be really good for the boss battle, which we're about to attempt. I think I will make the lightning happen. Mr. Crit, precision and deadliness. I would say that one. More damage. This one. Yeah, we said with this one we weren't going to deal with the range as much. Just one range is fine. Reverse electric stuff, or I don't think the attack range actually works on that one as much, and it wouldn't really help because he's not going to be very far anyway. We don't really have anything that procs off electrified. Let's do the crit chance one. I don't think he dodges necessarily. I think we have to worry about that. Alright, that's pretty cool though. Anything else I want to upgrade or spend these things on before we head on back? So this one costs 4 to upgrade, right. Okay, we knew about that. Can't afford that one. Yeah. Actually, item pedestal. I don't think we can actually upgrade that one. Let's head back and just kind of snag a few of those kind of extra other things, and then jump to the boss battle. It's getting pretty late, so however this run ends, and it's a matter of time before it does, but however this run ends is how we will conclude the stream. My friendos, that is the plan. So here, go ahead and cleanse it. Upgrade a rune. What's it tell? Yeah, go from 60 to 80. You got it. Tier 3. Big damage. And then I got one more of these, but whoa. Oh, cool. Cost 20 to get all of our blessings juiced. That'd be so fucking dope, dude. The mystic fella. There's a blessing shrine. I'm not sure if we can actually reach it, though, is the thing. Can I open this one? That one costs 2. Oh, yeah. Health well, challenge pedestal, talisman forge is the only one we can use there. Oh, where'd that come from? Got a random 16th one. Did that come from breaking the stuff? Like, should I be breaking things more often? I kind of figured they didn't really give anything. It's one random fella. Not gonna say no. So, I already used that one. Anything here I can cleanse? I think the answer is no. Yeah, nothing to cleanse with the one astral fella. That one takes 2 to cleanse. Gosh darn it. And again, I'm 4 short. And 7 years ago. Being able to afford that guy's good stuff. I think I might go just a little bit further then. There will be an opportunity. This one? That costs 1. There we go. Just to clear something. So I'm making sure we're opening things up. Oh, baby. Can get all the blessings upped. Upgrade the rune even more. 100%. Bam. Crazy damage against something who has done me wrong. And the second we take damage from some motherfucker, it is over. We have some extra stuff I really have no use for. And it costs nothing, I don't think, to do this. So I'll say electrified and range. The double range thing is nice. Do I really need the double range? The burst of stars one is kind of cool. I don't think we love it. I don't think we need it though. Projectiles, seek in. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Actually, that is I might prefer that to the slight increased crit chance. On that one, that is. That's pretty neat. I like that a lot. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Do I want to go ahead and pop those in? Yes, actually, yes, I do. Bam. Spray of ice shards. kind of cool, actually. Let's do that. Instead of the stars. Yeah. And that'll be the stars on that one. There we go. A lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff. All right, guys. We're heading back to the Mystic guy. And then we're heading to the boss. That is the plan, Reno. I'm gonna say, hey, bro. I see you right here. Give me all the goods. Every blessing upgraded. Big damage. Better essence drop. More max health. Papa John's. That's right. Boss battle time. We are so fucking ready. We are hopefully gonna beat the shit out of this guy, because he keeps beating the shit out of me and making me extremely sad. I do have my ultimate. I do not. Oh, I do have my ultimate. There we go. Big damage. I'm going aggro, man. I'm not gonna give this motherfucker a chance. This is to exact revenge on the bullshit this fucker has put me through. The number of times he's killed me. It's like, nah, bro, I'm not even gonna give you a chance. I'm just gonna fucking wail on his ass. So we wailed on his ass, and now we got all kinds of goodies. Yes, I will use that. Boop. That was deliciously satisfying. That was satisfying after the bullshit this guy was throwing at me. Another ward charge. I think I might hold off on that. I do wonder how you open this guy. So I can go down south to open that spot. Ooh, there's some goodies over here. That's the... Yeah, we've seen the chalice once before. Pretty neat. It's pretty neat. In fact, here's a talisman fella. Let's boink that one out. And... oh, and get some goodies along the way. If it's 40, I might just go for it. Oh, we're one short. Upgrade a talisman. Just want to do the sword damage one, or do I want to get fancy with that one? We do the talisman one. Yeah. We might as well. Big damage. That's awesome, dude. Very satisfying. Oh, now we have 40, so I can actually go for another blessing upgrade. Sure. I'll grab that real quick then. Now, I wonder if that guy stays dead, or if you have to re-murder him every time to open up, well, to have access to that passage. I don't know. I don't actually have an answer. There we go. Tier 3. Better damage, better drop rate, better pizza. Sorry, I made that joke last time. Reused joke. Reused content. Can't help it. It's good for the joke economy. So now the shortcut is open, and presumably that guy stays dead. That's what I'm hoping. Now the question is, though, what do we do with this? What do we do with having killed that guy? I don't know if that... Actually, no, I think that area actually does lead to something new, so that's probably the answer. I don't suppose there's anything else back this way. Boar Tusk. Rune of Ecstasy. Oh. Oh, there we go. Big crit energy. Beautiful. Oh, shit. These crits are nuts. Nuts to butts. That was it? Alright, that was it. So I actually can't afford any of these upgrades, obviously. In fact, this area might have been perhaps slightly overly indulgent. Because, yeah, what I suspect is to be true is that we're gonna try to go out on a different direction. And you know what? I think I should be heading towards the Bloody Fields. Because that's gonna, like, nudge us in this general direction. Or, actually, hold on. We don't have the thing pointing us to the cathedral anymore. Maybe it's because we killed the boss? But we're still nowhere near the cathedral. Oh, maybe it was because we... Maybe it's because we started to set foot in that area. Let's go back to that area, then. That actually might be the key. It's an easy fix. Yeah, let's cut through here. The boss stays dead. Good. Now, I also wonder if the boss stays dead. Great. If it doesn't stay dead, Then you have to re-kill him potentially. But yeah, I guess that's the thing though. I guess if you kill him, then I guess those side rooms maybe also stay open. Hard to say. I guess I've never actually been up here. That's embarrassing. I've never entered this area before. Take a decent bit of damage from the dudes. So that retribution one is pretty neat. It's really good against bosses, but not actually as good against, like, these fuckers. Of pride. Okay, got it. And actually, to that tune, what I might even do... I'll keep the retribution one, but I think I might put the lightning one back on. That one. I might just switch those. Oh, there's the attack size one. Ooh, I might do that one instead then. Attack size actually does help here. Gain energy when you land a crit. And this one crits a lot. It's tempting. Attack speed. Oh my god. Oh, that's a rune. Or a talisman, rather. That one instead. Lightning bolt is good. Lightning bolt is definitely good, no question. Yeah. Do that one. Yeah, but again, though, it doesn't tell us how much lightning bolt does. I think it actually might be generally more worthwhile. Except, no, I usually use that from afar. Now, that wouldn't be as good, I don't think. Yeah, I'm tempted to actually put that one on. It's not that much energy, though. But it would allow me to be more spammy. I don't know, I feel like I'm like... Let's see how big it is. This is pretty... Oh, the attack speed is crazy, too. Yeah, the range is pretty neat. Yeah, I can feel the difference. It's pretty neat. Bottle... Alright, well, I can't afford that one, obviously. We're popping off, man. This is a very, very powerful feeling build. Is there a creek we can follow around here? I'm guessing we're still in the Ashford. Yeah, same place. Oh, who's this? Are you for the main quest? Swift and deep. Consider changing your path. He is in Slow House. Over that way. Cool. All right, thank you. Get a little sippy. Very delicious. Very good. Oh, there's a secret here. Very nice. Don't mind if I do. Amazing. Can't afford that one, obviously. I'm too cheap to pay attention. So, need the Archon Key. That's our next major thing. How's about this, friends? It is getting late. It says end run or quit game. I don't want to end the run. Is there an option to save? Can I save and continue next time? Yeah, continue journey. Okay, cool. It's getting late. I really should be wrapping it up just because I have to get up at a somewhat reasonable time tomorrow. I can continue or load the existing journey. So yeah, we're fine. It's not like one of those where it's like, oh no, you put the game down and you're hacked forever. So now we're fine. We're fine. We can wrap it up here and resume at our leisure. This game was really good. This was a really good one. I've played a lot of roguelikes, and I've played a lot of roguelikes on stream, especially lately. Like this week, I think. This week alone, I played a lot of roguelikes. A bunch of new ones, right? Like, try one out for a bit, for a single stream, and have a fun time, and they've all been great. But yeah, this one was a particular high mark. I really resonated with this one. This one's fantastic. I mean, we played SCAD the other day, which was good, or yesterday, I suppose. That one was very, very fun. Rune Dice, fantastic. Cinderia, incredible. Voidling Bound, not a roguelike, obviously, but still really enjoyed that one. So, like, the games we've been playing have really been enjoyable. Enter the Chronosphere, that one was impeccable. That one was wonderful. Freefall 95 has a roguelike mode. We actually didn't get a chance to try that one out, obviously, but yeah, like, these have all been great. But yeah, Cursemark, the one we just played tonight, this one really, really resonates with me specifically. Because again, I love that action RPG kind of vibe. Is it the best out of all of them? I don't know if I can weigh in on that necessarily, but just from my personal enjoyment, this one might be my top one of like the ones I've been playing lately. Although Into the Chronosphere was also really good. So I would say probably those two are tied. My favorite new roguelikes that I've played over the past couple weeks or month or so. Just really, really cool stuff. We are wrapping it up here, but once again, thank you big time to all the nice friends that rated into us. We had, of course, Young War Crimes rated us just a little bit earlier. Neem rated us earlier. Neemwin, VTube friend. Really nice of them to pop in. We had a couple homies rate us, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. If you came in from the Cursemark directory, or from a raid, or from just popping in just to chill with us, no matter how you got here, I'm glad you're here, and I'm bigly appreciative. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. I know it's a Friday night. There's a lot of people live right now. A lot of folks to raid into or to watch into. So it is not lost to me how fortunate I am to have nice folks like you guys to pop in and chill with us. I should be back tomorrow, by the way. The general plan is to do more streams this weekend for sure. Tomorrow and also Sunday. Sunday is slightly up in the air as far as when the stream will happen. We will probably do our usual co-op stream with the homies, with Alias and Krath and Shake. I did see that Shake in particular is really excited to do more Elden Ring co-op. We of course started the Elden Ring seamless co-op mod last Sunday, and it was a cool time. And it's my first time playing Elden Ring in any capacity. Played a decent bit of Dark Souls and played a lot of other Souls-like games, so getting into Elden Ring hasn't been super weird for me, but it's my first time playing it, and they've all played it a bunch, so it's been fun for me as a learning experience, and it's also been truly unique because since I'm the only one of the four of us that has never played the game before, they're having me call all the shots. So where we go next, what kind of boss to go for. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's been pretty cool. So we'll probably do that Sunday. I might be a little bit late on Sunday because I've got a friend hang that might go until maybe 6:30 or maybe 7 or so. So I might be a little bit late on the Sunday shenanigans, but we'll still be down for some games, most likely. And of course, I'll post in the schedule if that changes. I posted my Linktree page just now. That has all of my links. That little Linktree page has all of my social media links. So it has all the usual stuff like Twitter and Instagram. Whoops, sorry, that was wrong. There we go. Has my Twitter, my Instagram, Blue Sky, all that shit. I should mention I'm live in a lot of places right now. I'm live on TikTok. I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on Facebook. But the big one is that I'm live on Twitch. So I'm live on Twitch. It's where most of my viewers and chatters are. So if you want to watch along and feel like you're part of an active viewing experience, an active comment with other commentators and other chatters and other viewers, Twitch is the main one. So it's where most of the action is. We also have some games that we stream that have Twitch integration. We also, of course, have the channel point integration that is specific to Twitch and unique to Twitch. So I do recommend watching there just because that's the best way to get the full experience. But honestly, wherever you want to watch is fine with me. The Discord link is also in that Linktree page. I have my schedule that I post there every week, and I will update it if there's any changes to the schedule. We also do have giveaways that I do every so often. We run giveaways usually once every few weeks. We'll probably have some next week, actually, if the right things are going. So that's the plan, my friends. Thank you guys for watching. As far as raid targets go, we have many people that are live. Again, it is a Friday night. People are popping off. There's nobody. There's one person streaming this game's category, but I think they are of a non-English speaking persuasion. Not that that's a deal breaker, but it's usually easier to raid into somebody, especially for the first time, if there's not too much of a language barrier. So we'll keep things nice and simple. As far as raid targets go, I have my pick of the litter right now. Let's go for, I would say my options are old school retro gaming, Uno with the homies, or Outer Wilds. I might just raid Sniff Owl. He's doing some Outer Wilds. He's a nice guy. He's a cool dude. He's real chill. I haven't had a chance to raid him in a while. He's been going for 7 hours, so it means we need to raid into him before he changes his mind and ends his stream. So we're going to raid into Sniff Out. Thanks again for hanging out with us, friends. I'll see you guys in the Flippy. Thank you for chilling with us. Thank you again to the nice folks, to Neem and to Young War Crimes for those raids. Appreciate you guys chilling with us. Like I said, I should be back tomorrow. More streaming streams. I got a couple indie games I got queued up over the next couple days, and I'll post, like I said, check the schedule for the deets for anybody curious. I can tell you verbally, most likely when we stream tomorrow, I will be playing All Hail the Orb. That's right. Really cool looking indie game. More of like an iteration, kind of like an automation kind of game. Looks kind of neat. We'll check that one out tomorrow night, most likely. And yeah, that's all for now. You all have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with us, friends. Everyone have a great night. Cursemark fucking rocks. Awesome game. And you all take care. Good night, friends.